Can you hear me now? Hey, Jason. Oh boy. You can hear me now? I don't hear anything. Okay, because on my whatchamacallit, on my what's that called? YouTube, I don't hear my back talking. I'm gonna refresh this real quick on YouTube. Okay, I refreshed. Let me pin something. Somebody's in the basement. Give me a second. Hey, DJ.
Hey, Dad.
Oh boy, what a way to start off. I was fine, and then I had no sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. Hey, Elizabeth, DJ, Rebecca, Jason, Nicole. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So how's it down in southern Florida? You guys cold down there?
A little bit, yeah. It's like the 50s, I believe.
Yeah. We reached, what did we reach this morning? I posted on my page. I think we were like 32, 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were real cold. We had frost. 2 days in a row, frost. Who
Uh,
knew? Well, I knew. I mean, last year.
yeah.
But so, did everybody have a nice day today?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Awesome, both of you.
Kinda.
What do you mean, kinda?
What?
I had to. What's the best way to put it? A group at work has been dumb lately,
Ah,
and I kind of lay the law down a little bit.
gotcha.
Okay.
You had a big boss.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you, DJ?
I mean, it's a typical day here, but hey, I will be back home Friday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah. So that will be good for me. And
Yeah, and you could dust off all your equipment, tune it up, get it all ready.
yeah, that and what else I'm not gonna say, but you know.
Yes, I do. I bet you're excited about that too.
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Yeah, I
Oh,
got.
and
Go ahead.
hey, Nicole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was at the cottage this morning, Elizabeth. I wanted to be there, but I'm at the cottage Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, so I can't be there for Dave's Lives, which stinks. Jason.
I wasn't doing it on purpose that time, I promise.
Jason, my favorite. Hey, welcome, welcome. I like when everybody comes in and pops in and says hi and hangs out with me, even if it's for 5 minutes. I know my lives can be long, but they can be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, they can.
Yep. Hey, coffee mama. Welcome, welcome. I think that's
coffee mama.
Yeah, I think that's my daughter.
Oh.
That's all right.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
I highly approve of whoever that person's handle is.
Yeah,
that's my baby. She turned 25 last Saturday.
Congratulations. My nephew's birthday's today. He turned 20 something.
Uh-oh.
Well, he's at least I want to say
What?
he's probably 22 or 23 because he's a couple years older, a few years older, I think, than my niece, his sister. And she just turned 20 the other week.
Okay.
And I know I can keep up with her age because my sister was pregnant with her at our wedding.
There you go. So,
Okay.
so there you go. And then she was born how long after?
Like 2 months.
2 months. So there you go.
Almost exactly 2 months. So her birthday
So,
was October 11th. Our anniversary is August 10th.
okay.
Nice.
Almost exactly 2 months later.
Yeah.
Awesome, Elizabeth. And Jake, thank you for coming. That's awesome. I have my birthday next month, which I'm trying to do the day of November 12th. So we'll see how that goes. And then who else? Your birthday's coming up tomorrow night, party. Your birthday's Monday, DJ.
No,
No.
What?
it's next Friday. Right?
Oh, I'm a week off.
There.
Okay, look, I'm old, all right? I'm going to be 59 next month. Give me a break.
His birthday is the 28th. I remember that.
No, his birthday's the 31st, but his party's the
He's doing
28th.
it. Close enough.
Yeah, see? You just screwed it up.
You know him longer than me. I
I'm
didn't know what day he was partying on. I figured it was going to be his birthday. So
Yeah, no, I'm a week off. I keep on thinking.
it's not my fault that he wants to do things early, that he's just impatient and can't wait.
Well, on Monday night, everybody goes to work Tuesday, so everybody can chill and relax and have fun on a Friday night. So,
Yeah.
hi, Hunting.
I get it. I'm just picking.
I should say J&J. Welcome, welcome.
Well,
Hey, JJ.
I will have another live stream that I will
Come back soon, Jake.
have to co-host on Monday night. So it will save me from pulling double diggy Monday. So yeah.
You don't know how much I want to buy tequila for my birthday and do one shot on the live.
I bet.
Moss tequila.
I want to do one shot of tequila on my live.
One does not simply do one shot of tequila.
Well, I have a beer chaser, so I'm a lightweight. I can't do more than, and I haven't gone to a club in. Let's see, I'm going to be 59 since I was 27.
I haven't gone to a club in a long time either. That don't mean I can't throw some shots to them.
Yeah,
This
no.
is my club right here.
Well, this is my club, so.
Right now, we're all at Club Dez.
Yes. Where everybody hopefully will get to know each other's names. There you go, DJ. Dance it up. Tequila is an adult drink. It's a lemon, salt, and a shot back with the beer chaser. Yeah, I haven't done that. Well, I should say I haven't done tequila since I was about 25, but I haven't been to a club since I was before I met my husband. So
I haven't
27.
been to since about a month ago, maybe.
Yeah, well, I should say my ex-husband someday soon. I've been separated for 12 years. You think it's time or what?
Yes, it's time. It's definitely time.
Yeah, I just wish they had, those easy forms. Do you want a divorce? Yes. Do you have any assets or anything together? No. Do you want your maiden name back? Yes. Okay, click divorced. Sign the paper, send it to the courthouse. Okay, you're divorced.
Yeah.
Give me
That
an
sounds
easy
like
form.
a Vegas thing.
Yeah. I went on the Vegas quickie divorce paper signing, not the divorce itself. Yeah, I want a divorce. Yes.
Just get divorced by Elvis. Elvis can marry you. He can divorce you too.
I heard that they want to stop the Elvis in Vegas. So, yeah, I heard about that one.
You said Jake, you meant Jason?
Jason. Josh. Hey, Josh. Talking to Jake. Saw him over there. Jason's over here. Josh is not here.
They'll keep telling me Josh, and then Glenn started doing it the other night. Glenn's like, "Hey, Josh," and I'm like,
I stayed out of the. I was watching. I stayed out and watched.
Yeah.
So I got a question for Nicole.
Uh-oh.
Nicole, do you remember which cup this is?
Ooh. Do you know, Nicole? This is all you, girl.
I can repeat the question if I need to.
Oh, gosh, Elizabeth. No answer from Nicole. Maybe she doesn't remember.
Well.
I feel like I'm not stressed tonight. No lives to run to real quick or to get off of.
Yeah.
Oh, I've already been. This is my fourth.
Holy smokes!
But the other three, I wasn't necessarily on it, but I was watching them and having to like jump and jump and jump.
Mm-hmm. That's funny, Nicole.
Okay, what she did remember it's the adult cup. Because she kept trying to say, she was like, "What's in that? What's in that?" I'm like, "This is my water." Except for when you see this cup, then this becomes my ice cup. This is the adult cup.
I need an adult cup.
And
hey,
the
Kevin,
adult cup
welcome.
is currently empty.
The adult cup.
And so is the adult bottle that I had. So I got to fix that right now too.
There you go. If anybody wants to put up their links, just type this piece, and it'll come up for you.
Yep.
Did I showed you, DJ, the back of my necklace, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Here, let me show everybody else. This is why I love this necklace, and I wear it a lot. Hold on.
Yeah, I remember now.
All right, I wear a peace necklace that I found at a garage sale, and it used to have like brown paint enamel or something, but it started peeling off. So this is the front of it. Oops, that's the front of it.
Yeah.
Now this is the back of it.
Yeah.
It's the dove, and it's got but it's holding. If you can see above where the loop is, it's holding an olive branch, which I love. And that was not. That was not.
You could just pretend it's the dove from the Crosby, Stills and Nash song, and it's not an olive branch. It's probably a joint.
Probably. Hey, Nancy, welcome.
Yeah, that's good.
Thanks, Nancy.
Hey, Nancy.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite pieces outside of like I have a sterling silver bracelet and it's got the paratrooper emblem on the center of it. I bought it from the person that had it made with her son's pin from the Army.
Yep.
I love that one. That one's put away.
Nice.
And then this one is from this Sonia Limited, and she does bracelets for all the different hurricanes. She's out of St. Croix. It's the hook bracelet.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I like special meaning pieces, and I can only wear silver, so everything else breaks me out.
Well.
So, what does everybody have planned for this weekend other than lives?
I'm not probably gonna try to get back to the video.
Well, you're going to be trying to get home and get settled in your home again.
Yeah.
unpack things and feel your stuff out. And so I know what you've got planned all weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
What about you, Jason? What do you have planned for the weekend?
I'm not really playing too much because we've got it's still soccer season for us, so we got soccer on Saturday and all kinds of fun stuff. My wife's working, so I'll probably end up be chilling more than anything. I won't really go out. I
Yeah,
really I've got the itch to go do some camping, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon, especially now it's getting colder. And I don't
yeah.
have a good cold weather quilt yet. So
Okay, Nancy. Cool. And staying home, close to home, is not bad either. I need to do. I pay for one TV channel. You think I've been watching? Well, actually, I paid for a couple of things, but I pay for Paramount TV because of NCIS and The Equalizer. And what have I been doing? Missing it. Hey, Chef. Welcome,
actually,
welcome.
I'm going to go over to JKS's place for that shrimp bowl. That
Yeah.
means I'll just go over to Drunken Chef's place because
I'd
you
rather.
know there's going to be some awesome food going on over
Oh
there.
yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
I don't do seafoods. I mean, not seafood. I don't do shellfish because it doesn't like me, and I don't like it. Not that I'm
Yeah.
allergic to it. I
Okay.
just don't like it.
Oh, I eat shellfish like a fat kid on cake.
I wish, but it's just it tastes too rubbery for me. I don't know. I just don't like it. So I like
If, if,
baked fish, baked
if
and
it
grilled
tastes
fish.
rubbery, then it's the fault of the person cooking it for you.
But it's everywhere I go, it tastes like that. It just doesn't. My taste buds does not like it. I think my grandmother ruined it for me, is what it is. Because when my grandmother was alive, I used to live up in Massachusetts, and we used to
Mm.
bring down in a cooler with dry ice live lobster from my grandmother, and she cooked it in the oven. And I guess she cooked it wrong, but ever since then, I've not liked shellfish at all.
So what you need to do with shrimp, you gotta get some red Argentine shrimp. And I don't care how you're cooking it. If you're doing it on the grill, if you're doing it like in a pan, it doesn't matter. It only goes up for a couple of minutes. Like you let it hit that pan, you leave it there for about a minute and a half. You flip it, minute and a half. As soon as it's the translucent goes away and it starts looking more solid color, you pull it up fast. And you talking about something that's amazing. You can eat them plain or you can season the crap out of them. It doesn't matter. Red Argentines are like the best.
I'll have to think about that and see if I can get enough courage to try shrimp again. I don't know. I just something about it. Hey, Neil.
Honestly, if I could get away with it, based off of Elizabeth's comment right there, if I could get away with it, I would probably only eat seafood. Period. I love seafood, but
Mm.
I'm the only one in my family that or here at the house that actually likes just about any type of seafood. My son likes shrimp and some fish, but my wife and daughter don't do it at all.
My
I
kids
don't
like
really
shellfish. My
think
kids
that
like all kind of fish. I
Yeah.
can't. I like
Woo-hoo.
I
See
like
that? JKS just gave us an invite too.
oh awesome. I'll take
You
the
gotta
corn.
get a full tank of gas.
I'll take corn and potatoes. or
Uh,
is that a crab? Or is that a crab one? Oh, that's too
Any
far
kind of
for
bowl,
me.
there's probably gonna be corn and potatoes in it.
Okay,
I'm
that's just
sure.
too
I'm
far for
sure
me.
if you made the drive for anybody that's doing something, you say, "I really want corn and potatoes." We're gonna throw some corn and potatoes on for you.
Okay, that's if my car would make it. It's got 215,000 miles. I'm lucky I can go from here to Dothan, Alabama, and back.
yeah.
That's an hour.
Did they get
And,
it? Did you did they get it fixed for you?
yeah, the power steering pump was finally fixed, and then it was the battery that died. So I had to go and spend like 190. No, I'm sorry, $209 for new battery. But my cousin paid for it because it's in her name. It's her
Man,
car.
Elizabeth used to have a lucky neighbor.
My old neighbor used to come over and bring me empanadas. I had two neighbors. So one would bring me empanadas and homemade banana bread, and then the other one would bring me fried pork and fried fish and stuff. She was Dominican Puerto Rican. So I used to get that there and Puerto Rican there, and then I would Oh, I got spoiled
Yeah.
real bad.
Man, all my neighbors suck. They don't bring me nothing.
My neighbor, I have a neighbor down the street that brought me tamales.
I had a
So
neighbor that used to bring me headaches.
we all have a few of those neighbors.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
now we used to, when my wife and I first, the first house that we owned, we lived a couple houses down from an old family friend, and she had a big pecan tree in the backyard. And whenever the grandkids would come over, and I would see them in the backyard, and they were by that pecan tree, I would get excited because that meant she was about to make pecan pies, and she would
Oh,
always bring one over to us, and they were the best. Like this is like great 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 granny pecan pie recipes. Back when they didn't believe in food being unhealthy, healthy food that wasn't a thing.
yeah.
It was all about how it tasted, and the more
Yeah.
sugar and crap you can dump in it here in America, the better. America.
Well, see, I had a Spaniard grandmother on one side and a German grandmother on the other side. So, with my Spanish grandmother, she used to make a it's kind of like an omelet, but I forget what it's called in Spanish. But it's about this thick, and it's filled with potatoes, onions, and chorizo. And she would make like a whole counter full and cut and put in paper plates and just sit them there, and we could just go and cut and eat and run. So we would always have that whenever she'd come to visit us. And then, true, very hard to beat a neighbor that can make a good pie. And then my other grandmother, I hadn't seen her since I was 4, and I went to see her when my oldest daughter was a month old, and stayed for like 3 months in Germany. And she made a lot of German desserts. And we would have like coffee at 4 o'clock, and it'd be desserts, and then we would have spitzel, and we would have which was like a pork or like beaten flat and then fried, and then red cabbage, kind of like sauerkraut, but not on the sauerkraut style, more like on the sweeter side. Oh my gosh! And then my mom would make black eyed peas and ham hocks with cornbread in the cast iron skillet in the oven. So I'd get a little bit of different different foods. It's like
Talk about all these desserts. The icebox lemon pie that was up on Lazy May's channel, April's channel.
Yeah.
I made that this week.
yeah.
Was good.
It was really good. The only I had one thing different. Instead of
Nicole.
using like the bottled lemon juice, I actually squeezed lemons.
Yeah.
And I ended up I put a little bit less lemon juice because I want to make sure that it would set like really firm. But it came out. It was amazing. I'm actually glad I didn't put as much as she did in, with it being, and it's probably because I was press freezing the lemons. And I had a little bit of like, you couldn't really tell it, but I know like some of the pulp and particles got through. You can't really tell it in the pie itself.
Yeah.
But boy, it's very lemony. It is delicious.
I love a good, like they had, what was it? Edmonds had, Edmonds used to have the lemon, I think it was Edmonds. They used to have the lemon danishes, and they stopped selling them. And I cried my heart out because it was so good.
That sounds awesome.
It was really good. Instead of the cheese or the apple, it was lemon. It was amazing. It's like everything I liked, it's gone. It's horrible. Even TV shows. Oh, I love that show. Oh, Desiree loves that show. That show's going to be canceled within 6 months. Sure enough, it gets canceled. Typical. Anything I like. What else? So I've been working. Well, I haven't worked on it yet. I'm scared because I'm not great crafter.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be working on my little snowflakes, and with the peace sign in the symbol in the center.
Nice.
Yeah. So
And yes, Nicole, wine can be a dessert.
Well, isn't it no, not creme brulee? Is there any desserts that's got wine in it?
Oh, there's probably a ton of desserts that have it, but I can guarantee you she's probably just drinking it straight from a. Well, I don't know. This is Nicole. It's probably straight from like a box.
But a lot of good wine is out of a box now.
Good.
I don't know. I'm not really a big wine fan.
I'm not either.
I went to a wine test tasting with some friends, and two of the couples, and this was actually before I was with my wife. It was six of us total. Two of them were couples,
Yeah.
and they were doing the whole, swirling around the glass and sniffing it, and put a little bit in your mouth and swishing back and forth. And me and my buddy John looked at each other. We're like, 1, 2, 3. We started shooting wine, and the minute we did it, the first time we did it, the I guess sommelier or
Whatever it is,
the person that actually was doing the tasting event was like, no, like, you don't shoot wine, and I'm like, that's the only way I'm drinking this, lady.
Yeah. What was it? I went up north, and of course, this Riuniti is not considered a true wine, compared to expensive ones. But they used to have a pair of wine that I loved. They stopped doing it, and after that, I tried a different wine, and I never liked wine again. I told you, everything that I like, they stop.
It's got to be a sparkling for me when it comes to that. It's got to be like champagne or prosecco. I found some really good sparkling rosés. That I found that if I drink a sparkling rosé, I actually really enjoy that. But it's not something I will go buy. If I'm somewhere and they have it and it's free, I will drink it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay for it because I'm not going to pay for wine.
No,
And the funny thing is, I love bourbon, but I'm not going to pay for bourbon because I'm like, I've got tons of bourbon at the house.
Yeah. I'm more down the hatch. I'm more like a tequila shot, a beer, and a Kahlua sombrero. I don't drink anything else. Hey, Froggy, welcome.
Hey, Froggy.
Truffles.
I watched your video today, Froggy.
Hey, Frog.
I didn't comment, but I gave you a thumbs up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not. It's weird because like all my friends like wine and this kind. I'm like, no, wine's not me. I'm a beer girl, pure and simple, and not even out of a glass. It's got to be out of the bottle. Well, if it's out of a glass, it's got to be out of a frosted mug. That's the only way to have a beer.
I actually can't drink beer. It messes my stomach up.
It could be the
cider, but I can't drink beer.
I wonder if it's like the yeast or something that's in there.
It's something.
Yeah.
I can get away with maybe like one, but by the time I get on that second one, that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a three drink person. That's it. I'm topped off. I'll have a nice buzz. You give me a fourth, or you mix my drinks. Whoo! I have a story for you, boy.
Well, I can drink all night long as long as it's not beer. I'll go all night long. I don't care.
Yeah, no.
I can't tell you how many drinks I've drank total because it's been a lot before.
Yeah, I got drunk two times, way too much. I mixed my drinks, and it was like woke up the next morning with a sprained ankle. Didn't feel it when I did it, but I felt it the next morning.
I have never done that before.
I have, and I'll admit it. But that's when you're young too, and you're stupid, like young. Not before 21, but after 21. No, I can't say that. I lied. It was my senior prom. It was my senior prom with one of them. My dad thought he was going to be funny the next morning. He goes to talk to me, and it's bright and sunny out, and he's down at the docks with his sailboat. And I got my glasses on, and I'm hobbling with my sprained ankle with these crutches that we have at the house. And I'm like, hey, Dad. He goes, hi, in a real loud voice. How are you? And everybody's looking at me, and I'm like, oh. Turn down the volume, Dad. Yeah, that was not pretty. I was suffering the next morning, boy, and he's just laughing it up. Major hangover. I felt like I was at the what is it, the Philadelphia Tower with the big Freedom Bell or something, and somebody's like gong. It was
Yeah.
bad. It was real bad. My dad was chuckling about it. He was like, "Ah." Oh, movie night. What movie before you leave, Froggy? I love movies.
Nice.
I'm waiting for Maverick. It comes out on sale at the end of the month. My
It's an
son,
Ooh.
awesome movie. I love it.
yeah, I watched it at the theater at the IMAX, and I want to go with my first one, Top Gun.
Well, I could probably tell them I will continue my movie nights after next week.
Okay, when you get all settled into your home, back
Yeah,
at home.
yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. And so I could do that birthday live stream as well. So, yeah.
Okay, I think there was another movie I want to see that's coming out at the theater. Or no, yeah, Wakanda, but I'm gonna wait till it comes home. It comes on DVD. What are you looking at?
What's up,
I guess Froggy
I
like
ain't looking at nothing.
Nicole. He's doing a 3 hour on Friday night before his birthday. So that's going to be his birthday party.
Yeah, yeah,
With us, anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, what's your family going to do for your birthday?
Well, for my actual birthday, we'll probably just gonna have my traditional birthday dinner, cake and ice cream, and, you know, during the day, I might pop out alive, but it's not gonna be a whole 3 hour live. It might just be like a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, today for my birthday thing. So,
That's
yeah,
cool. Nothing wrong
yeah,
with a short live and let us know that you had a good birthday. Do you have a
yeah.
Brewster? Do you have a Brewster's ice cream down there?
I did not know why.
Because on your birthday you get a free ice cream.
Okay,
Hi,
cool.
Rusty. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, hey, Rusty,
Thank
good
you for
to
coming.
you.
But DJ, what's your favorite kind of cake to have on your birthday?
Um, chocolate, like,
Like,
really, not, I'm not kidding, but plain chocolate with chocolate frosting. That, I'm, I'm basic with my cakes, so, yeah, if I have chocolate on chocolate, that's fine with me.
There you go.
there's
Brewster's.
nothing wrong with being basic when it comes to cakes
Yeah, yeah,
because it's cakes are a great thing because they're just awesome.
yeah.
It can be chocolate on chocolate. I don't care. I'll eat any kind of cake, just about.
Nice.
Oh yeah, the Rusty's Fur Challenge. I can't do it with mine. My cats hide. I got two. I got a gray one. When she's frisky, you'll see her zoom through, and then the other one stays up in the bedroom with my daughter, the one that we rescued from the car engine. She's
Cool.
now like this long, little kitten that was like this big. It's like this long, and the tail goes up, and it's like a little corkscrew at the top. German chocolate cake, yum. I don't have a favorite cake.
Now,
Oh, cool, Rusty. I'm gonna have to watch that.
let me ask you this because I know people differ everywhere, but do you actually like cake on your birthday or do you like something else? Some other dessert? Like some people might have pie on their birthday. So,
I never have a party. I never do anything for my birthday. I don't buy a cake or anything. But I feel like
okay.
I feel like I want a cake because I don't have anybody come over to my house. So I don't have friends down here. All my friends are up north or all across the U.S. So
Yeah.
I don't celebrate with anybody except for my kids. But my kids come down, they cook me dinner, then they go back up into their room, and I'm by myself. So yeah. So I think I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might buy some cupcakes, chocolate cupcakes with vanilla frosting, or maybe I'll have a marble
Right.
cake with some frosting. I don't know, or a
Yeah,
piece
I get
or a
it.
piece of cheesecake. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I know that my dad's coming into town for Thanksgiving, and he's staying longer than a day. So we're gonna have. You'll see it here. Carrot cake's
Yeah.
really good. I'm gonna have the place decorated for Christmas instead of Thanksgiving. So when you see a video of me, you're gonna see the Christmas tree up and everything.
Yeah.
Because
I'll have to admit, I don't necessarily have a problem with carrot cake, but I would have a problem if somebody gave me carrot cake on my birthday.
uh, but
Why?
if
Carrot cake to me is not a birthday cake.
but if you request that's your favorite cake and you request it,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
stating for everybody to know that is not my favorite cake, and I don't want it on my birthday.
okay,
I have pumpkin
Jason.
cheesecake in my fridge, well, my freezer. So from
Uh,
Trader Joe's, it's so good. And I'm not a pumpkin, except for pumpkin pie. That's it for pumpkin season. Oh no, I like
now,
pumpkin bread. But
I
go ahead.
will say my birthday was a lot more fun when I was younger. Be- Well, you don't know, but I got candy and cake on my birthday, so I had a real sugar high that night.
I think my thing would be like give me a Ben and Jerry's pint of New York Super Fudge chunk ice cream, and I'll be good to go.
The
Nice.
Ben and Jerry's, I think it's caramel chocolate cheesecake. That is amazing.
I don't try any of the flavors but that one.
Oh my God, I could take that one and I could just put it on my face.
Yeah, I'm a straight up. I don't know. It's weird. It depends on my mood, but for Ben and Jerry's, it's just a New York because I like the chocolate ice cream with the chocolate chunks. White and chocolate chunks, and then I like from Edie's. I like their French silk ice cream.
Nice.
That's really good too.
Yeah, I actually just had Rocky Road tonight, which
Oh,
was
yum.
good.
But I'm weird though. When I get ice cream, I've got to put M&Ms, chocolate sprinkles, or we call it up north Jimmy's, and chocolate syrup on it.
Yeah,
I like my candy.
yeah,
What?
that
I would eat that.
I'm
that
sorry.
I would eat that.
Yeah, it's so good. The mini
yeah,
M&Ms, and then the sprinkles, and then the chocolate syrup. Oh, I
Well,
love
I
it.
don't know. For me, M&Ms, I'd rather not have them on the ice cream, or at least not for long, because they would get like really cold and hard and blah 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 blah.
That's why you get the minis. I like the minis.
I would just pour them directly in my mouth, chew like twice, and then like shove the ice cream in, and then just like swish.
Uh,
I can see
nice.
ice cream swishing. But then my teeth feel like they'd be cold. I'd get freezer brain because I get it every once
Freezer
in a
brain?
while. Yes, right here. I get like a burn and it goes straight to my brain. A brain freeze.
Brain
Freezer
freeze.
brain. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
You said freezer brain. I just imagine like a big old box, right?
yeah, yeah.
Open up, there's like a big cube of
Same.
ice in there. I am freezer brain.
Wow. Look at you. Look at you. You want Swiss ice cream in your mouth with chocolate.
Hey, that's the same way as going to like DQ, Dairy Queen, and getting them the blizzards. I just ain't got to wait in line at the freaking place. And I don't have to wash no dishes if I just mix it in my mouth.
yeah.
Yeah, I like DQ's
Yeah,
ice cream. I got
I'll go
spoiled.
down to the food line and just buy a big old tub of ice cream like this. Get me an ice cream scoop and use it like a spoon.
Yeah, I had when my son used to
Uh,
work. My son used to work for DQ for a couple of years, and so we would go and get ice cream, and I get my little
nice.
sundae.
Was it just a normal DQ, or was it like the DQ grill and chill?
Grill and chill.
You
Grill and
could get
chill.
them chicken and waffles out there, couldn't you?
Yeah, and it was right next to
Hot dog?
Harley. Right next
Get a
to the
hot
Harley.
dog with chili and cheese on it.
No.
Hmm.
I never really got their
Yeah.
food that much. I'd get a
Oh
burger
no,
every
you
once in a
probably
while.
don't want to eat it. You end up in the bathroom all night long.
Yeah, no.
I'm saying you
I want
could.
Uh,
I would actually eat it.
Yeah, no. So yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, I don't really like getting food out from places anymore. Most of the time, I'd rather just pick something here.
I
yeah.
keep on going because I go to the cottage 3 days a week, and I was going to like the Mexican restaurant. They know my name. They know what I order. It's all set. They see me coming. It's like my water's on the table, chips on the table, and enchilada sauce is on the table. And then I'm like, okay, I'm getting burnt out on this. I do that once a week, and then I go to Whataburger and I get the grilled chicken salad with the apples and the cranberries, and that's really good. And then I'm like, okay, now what do I want? I'm so burnt out. I don't want fast food. I bring a sandwich from home, and it's like that does nothing for me. It's just I'm getting to the point like, isn't there anything good to eat anymore?
And that was like today at lunchtime.
Hi, Vanessa. Welcome.
I really wasn't sure what I wanted. I ended up just making a peanut butter sandwich. I didn't even have jelly in the house. I was like,
No honey? No honey?
No, I've got some honey coming in though.
Oh, cool.
Should be here some honey.
Yeah, I went to.
I bought 5 pounds of honey from Goblin's Honey, Sammy.
Yeah, I've got his. Yeah,
I've got 5 pounds coming.
Wow, I've got a big container. I've used this much so far. Oh, yeah, it's the Fluff by Fluffernutter. Yeah. With chips, I've never heard that one. What was I gonna say? What did I have from lunch? Oh, I had a pita bread today with chicken.
I've not had that. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. That's good. Go
I've
ahead.
not had what Vanessa talked about, but I would put that in my mouth. I would eat that.
Yeah. I don't know. My daughter likes fluff. I'm not a fluff person unless it's like the Rice Krispie treats. But even still now, it's too sweet for me. It gives me a headache.
I have a problem with the word fluff though, because that's what my aunt, that's what she would call farting, fluff. So I just refer to it as marshmallow, and I'm good. Even though it's not, like an actual marshmallow, I just call it like marshmallow or like, marshmallow cream or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't put fluff in my mouth.
Yeah. From up north, they have it's called Fluffernutter, and
Yeah. Mhm.
it's I forget who the company that makes it, but they sell it at Walmart in the jar or whatever, and that's like my
I
daughter's favorite thing.
I will say I used to love a fluffernutter salad like yum. That
Yeah.
was good. Sweet little marshmallow fluff. That was good. But it did stick to the roof of my mouth a lot.
Okay,
But
Nicole. Yes,
hey,
Vanessa. That's where I'm from. Well, that's where I lived for 38 years, was Massachusetts. I'm trying to get my cousin. She's up in New England right now, touring the lighthouses and fall colors, and then going to Salem. I'm trying to get her to bring me back some red pearl pastrami. The company is
no,
Pearl,
Oh,
some red pastrami.
I love
no,
pastrami.
I like
no.
pastrami, but I it depends on the pastrami. I don't like the black pastrami, but there's a pastrami called Red Pearl or Pearl up in Boston.
When it comes to pastrami, I am very inclusive.
Not me.
I will
Uh,
eat pastrami.
I've had some pastrami that didn't taste good, so yeah, I'm picky. But I like it on a sub roll with lots of mustard.
mm,
mm Yeah,
yeah, cool.
yeah. Oh, tired.
Uh, now just wanted to lay down.
I
Uh,
gotcha.
yeah,
Sitting up all day can be exhausting.
yes, it can
I lived
be.
in. Are you ready for this? I lived in Marblehead, Duxbury, Hyannis. Went to for a month and a half of night school in Plymouth, Mass. Brockton, East Boston, South Boston, Somerville, all on the east side.
Did
I
you
was
just say there's a place called Hyannis?
Hyannis,
Hyannis.
HY Hyannis. It's where the Kennedys have their
I'm
summer
saying the
compounds.
exact same thing that you're saying.
No, you're saying anus. It's not anus. There's no
No,
U in there.
I said hyannis.
No.
No, no.
I
What?
I um I worked in Connecticut on tobacco farms in Enfield. Don't give me that look. I used to work in the tobacco field for 2 summers in Enfield and the Windsor area of Connecticut. So yeah.
Uh,
I got not pick tobacco. I got to wrap the tobacco up on the lines, and then cool. And then
So Vanessa, is the place that you stopped at, is that called My Anus? Did I pronounce that correctly?
Mianis, Mianis, Bina.
Me anus is your anus.
Oh no, Nicole, welcome back.
Nicole, you got to go back and watch that little bit. You missed it.
no, Nicole, don't do that.
Oh, Nicole, I miss you already too.
I don't know what the name of it was. They had like a boys' camp and a girls' camp, and the girls would go.
Hey,
Elizabeth
Tony.
says, um, hey Tony, welcome, welcome.
Hey, Tony.
I got spot for 3 more people. Shoot. All I know is I worked for a boy and girl. Boys and girls were there. We each had our own area. The boys would pick it and bring it to us in the barns, and then we sew them on the latch, and then they would hang them up, and we'd close it and go to the next field, the next barn. Once we were done, they grew. Man, talk about hot. they had like the cheesecloth on top, and the tobacco would go up onto the cheesecloth and push through, or it just push them up. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was crazy.
Nice.
So yeah, call someone up once you get your hot dogs and Mianas and tell them you're eating hot dogs and Mianas.
No, it's
Yeah.
pronounced my anus.
All right, Elizabeth. Take care, hon. Thank you for popping in. Oh, wait a minute, Elizabeth. When's David? When's David going on the road again tomorrow morning? Because I want to go see his live. I want to get up and have a cup of coffee and a bagel with you all. I hope it goes up. I'm getting up early enough so I can see his live.
Cool.
When is his live?
It's David Hood's Custom Shop. He's a truck driver and does also woodwork. So his live, I think it's tomorrow morning.
At what time?
It depends. Like 7:00 my time, 6:00 his time, I think.
Okay.
I literally have like a morning call at work every morning. At that time
he does like hours of it. You know, he's driving from Missouri down to Texas, and then he does a return trip back and stops, spends the night, and then we catch him the next morning, and it's like 2 hours back to his 2 or 3 hours back to his drop off where he started the day before. But it's just him talking, and we chat in capital letters so he can see it, and it's like every day when he's on the road. Okay, Elizabeth. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I get up at 6:00 in the morning anyway, so I will definitely get my bagel and coffee ready so I can be there for David.
I want a bagel.
I've got a drawer full of everything bagels. Don't give me the eyebrow.
I want an everything bagel.
I also made my own. You have a good night, Elizabeth, and thank you for popping in again.
Bye, Elizabeth.
I make my own seasoning without the salt, so I have to watch my salt intake. My doctor says I'm getting high blood pressure. I go, no, every time I come see you, my blood pressure is high. I take it when I don't come see you, and it's nice and normal. Or close enough to normal for me.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is, I take blood pressure medication so I can have real salt.
I just don't put salt. I mean, I have salt in stuff. I just don't put extra salt on anything.
I actually, we don't use tons of salt. What I started doing is we don't cook with salt. Instead, we'll use like sea salt, because sea salt has a much stronger flavor to it. And I can literally just sprinkle a little bit on top of my food. And it's like a fraction compared to the amount if you were to cook in it to get a good flavor out of it.
Yeah.
So literally, we just cook everything without salt. We'll use other seasonings, but without salt. And I'll literally just sprinkle a little bit on top. And when I say I sprinkle some, it's not like the Food Network where they're like, dash of salt, and they take like a handful.
Yeah,
like,
no.
It's not like that. Like literally, it's just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have Himalayan pink salt, and I think I have some regular sea salt. But yeah.
This is gonna make me look like a salt junkie, but I literally, this is what I use. It's right here at my desk. I've got one up here.
Yeah, I like it when I can have it with hard-boiled eggs. A hard-boiled egg without salt doesn't taste right. Pepper is good, but it just doesn't cut it.
You know, you said that, and now I want to. Well, I'm not getting it tonight. Maybe in the morning I'll pick up some. There's a multi-grain bread that I really, really like, and it's a thick slice. And what I'll do is I'll toast that, and I'll do a hard-boiled egg, and I'll use an egg slicer, and I'll slice the hard-boiled egg, and I'll spread it so it's like you put it down and spread it like a card deck, so it's still kind of layered on top of each other. I sprinkle a little bit of salt, and I'll take like a slice of Swiss or provolone, and let it melt right on top of that hard-boiled egg on that piece of toast, and I just fold the piece of toast over. That is an awesome breakfast sandwich. I love it.
I need to start making hard-boiled eggs, because these bagels every day is not good for my figure. It's packing on the weight.
Des, If I remember correctly, you got an Instant Pot and you hate it, and you're like, I'll never use it. Hard-boiled eggs in the Instant Pot. That's how I do mine.
I'll have to.
I've
I'll have
got
to
you have to
look
get
it
a
up.
special little tray for it that you sit them on. But it'll like a flour. You just go. You can get it at Walmart. I don't know how much they are, but
Oh,
they're
you
not
mean like
expensive.
when they stream broccoli and stuff? That kind of thing.
No,
That little.
no, it's like a rubber silicone-ish type, and
Oh,
it
okay.
depends. It looks like a flour. It'll be like a hole, and you sit the egg on top of each hole. You might be able to do them on that little basket for steaming, but I've always used that special little flour thing. You can get it from Walmart. They're probably like $5, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I do it. You bring it. You once it comes to pressure, you cook it for. I think it's like 5 minutes, but I do mine for like 4 because I don't want it to be but like so hard boiled. And then you let it decompress for like 4 or 5 minutes, and then you just let it release the rest of the way, and then put it right in the ice bath. And I don't even keep it in the ice bath very long. And I just put it in the ice bath, and I go in and crack the shell open. And when you do it in the Instant Pot, they're actually really easy to shell. Like when I do that, I literally will drop it on top of the countertop like 2 or 3 times. Then I'll take it and put it in my hands, and I just kind of roll it a little bit, and the shell it'll pop right out. The shell will just roll right off.
Nice.
And some of the theory behind why it's easier is you're not actually boiling the egg, you're steaming the egg. So it's something about the way it affects the shell differently, where it's not sticking to the egg white the same way, and it literally will just roll right off.
And how much water do you put in the Instapot when you're doing that?
1 cup.
Yeah. See, I need a like take me by the hand and show me how to do it. I'm one of those people like show me, let me try it, and then I'll do it. Just like editing, I've got these like four little clips of like a minute or less than a minute sitting on my phone, just sitting there. I'm like, okay, what do I do with this? I want my sound, I want my voice off of it, and then I just want to type in where this location is and say, hey, we're taking a tour down this road. Yeah, it's real simple, short, but yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. So no short videos. You're about to drink yours the same way. I'm about to go pop open a beer since it's my weekend. I have a Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I go back Monday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wish I was off tomorrow, but Fridays for me typically aren't too bad. But we just got so much going on right now. There's so many different projects going on, and year end's coming up. So we're in the phase right now where it's busy because everybody's trying to get stuff done before the holidays hit.
Yeah.
So October and like the beginning of November can be kind of nuts where we're at. There's just a lot of objectives that need to get done before the end of the year. But then once Thanksgiving hits, it starts really slowing down. And in our company, we're in a transition phase right now where they're switching from using the PTO paid time off system to what's called flex time off, which is the same as the like unlimited holidays thing. And what they're doing is as part of the transition to basically use up people that have like a ton of PTO they've not used. There's 3 weeks that are going to be used in the fiscal year where almost everybody takes that week off.
Right.
And each team, some teams you'll have to have one person working like my team. We have to have somebody available on our team because of what we do. So because of that, like, and one of the weeks is Thanksgiving week. So the entire Thanksgiving week, almost nobody in the company is working. It's like a very skeleton crew, or at least in the U.S. This doesn't apply to our international offices, which we have a lot too. Yet they're working towards that goal. But there's in other countries it's kind of weird when it comes to certain things, what they can do and not do. But anyway, and then the other week is going to be the week after Christmas. So Christmas is on a Sunday this year. So that following week, almost everybody's off. Well, that particular week, I'll be the person for my team working. And I was
Yeah.
told, hey, do you want to take the week off before Christmas or, when do you want to use your week? And I was like, I can pick any week, right? And they were like, yeah, well, within like that range is fine, just to make sure that it counts as that for me. And I said, all right, I'll take the week after. So I'm smart. What I'm doing is the week before Christmas, a lot of people take that off. It's very slow. There's hardly anybody there. I can go and tell you, a
Nice.
lot of people on my team are taking it off. So it's not going to be a lot of work going on. I'm
Oh, I like
taking the
that.
first week in January off when everybody's coming back to work and
Back.
they're trying to get stuff done.
That's a smart thing to do. Yeah,
So,
we're
and I'm
closed.
actually,
Go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say we're closed because of the birth cottage, so we're closed the 23rd until the Friday after. But I don't go in on Fridays, so I'll be back to work on Monday. So I have like only 2 days of clinic that I have to answer phones for, and then I'm home after that. And then the midwives are on call in case somebody goes into labor, obviously.
Yeah, I was
And
going to
then
ask about that because, like, I figured it had to be an on-call situation. Because I
yeah,
severely doubt somebody's going to call in and y'all be like, "We closed, no babies for you."
no, they're on
You
Uh,
call.
keep that thing up there. You're not giving no babies yet.
Yeah,
You're
no.
not going to birth the next Jesus. There's going to be no Jesus babies on our watch.
Oh, there has been some Thanksgiving babies, some Jesus babies, some Halloween babies, veterans babies. Yeah, yeah. So there has been, and then which stinks kind of in a way is that Christmas I think is on a Saturday this year, and I'm like, why couldn't it be in the middle of the week? Because then I'd have like all that time off. It's like,
Well, for us, the cool thing for us, whenever it comes to a holiday that's on a weekend like Christmas, if it's on a Saturday or Sunday, we're actually going to have that Friday and that Monday off. Right? That's typically how they do it for us. And also at our company, the day before a holiday starts, you more or less just work half a day. So at like 12:30, you're off for the rest of the day.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, it's
We'll
nice.
see how that changes if it's any different this year now that we've got these 3 weeks we have to be off. But I'm trying to come up with something really cool to do that first week in January. And I might see if I can find me maybe I might go do some camping or something.
That'd be
I
fun.
don't know, we'll see.
See how
Like I
cold
said,
it is.
my cold weather quilt situation is not sorted out yet, and I kind of know what I want to get, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go camping enough to justify the cost of it because it's
Right.
not cheap at all. And when it starts hitting spring and summertime, I don't use a sleeping bag or quilt. I typically don't sleep with blankets on top of me, which is different outside. But once the weather gets warm, I'm not taking a sleeping bag with me.
Right.
So I just can't justify that cost when I'm not sure this year how much I'll be able to do winter camping. So we do have a couple of state parks somewhat close by that have cabins.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So I might go do the cabin thing,
Are
but
the cabins open after season in the winter?
they're open all the time.
Oh, that's
This
cool.
particular state parks, they're pretty much they're open almost year round. There's like 1 or 2 weeks a year that they will, and usually I think last year it was like the second or third week in January because I didn't go the New Year's weekend, but I went the weekend after that last year,
Hmm.
and then that following Monday. So I stayed from like Friday through Sunday, and then that following Monday they closed for a week because they're doing what's called a prescribed burning where they go in there and they actually burn certain sections down for
The underbrush and all
control.
that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin's
So
asking you a question.
who what?
Okay, Nicole.
So so
JKS is asking you what are you looking to buy for winter
so
backpacking?
the top quilt that I've been looking at, and some of this is because I've gotten, as you can see, I'm a big guy, and I've gotten burnt so many times buying, these big name brands. And I actually had a Big Agnes Disco 15 or 20 or 10, whatever it was. I forgot the degree temperature for it. I had it and it really didn't fit me that great. It wasn't, it was semi-warm, but because of the way it fit me, it just wasn't, it didn't work. And it wasn't a cheap bag either. It was in I think all in somewhere between 320 and 330.
Oof.
And but I bought it from REI and I'm a member there. So they let members, return stuff within the year. So I ended up taking it back because
Okay.
it just didn't work for me. And what I'm looking at getting is there's a company called Enlightened Equipment, and they've got what's called a top quilt. And a top quilt, you use it like a quilt or a blanket you put on top of you, but there's straps that you can attach it like under your pad, so it
Yeah.
can wrap around you or get a good wrap around it. And but the thing for me is because you can do a custom version, and my favorite colors are orange and blue. So I want to do the custom so I can have the blue outer shell, but the orange inner.
Interior.
Yep. And at the different ratings I'm looking at, depending on which one I go with, the price was coming between 350 and 375. And I'm like, even though I turned the other bag in and I essentially have that money,
Mhm.
or very close to it, at the same time, I just don't know how many times I'm gonna be able to go camping.
Right.
Time is we have so much other stuff going on. It kind of gets busy for us as a family as well. So
I
I
kind
don't
of want to. I would want to climb into it and see how it feels on me. You know what I mean? If it's the right fit too, because being a big
well,
person.
Yeah.
well, that's the cool thing
Yeah.
about this is when I'm getting it, they do really good with their sizing chart, and
Okay.
they tell you, here's the sizes, and you can use it like a blanket, so you don't have to actually like tuck it under you. And I most likely won't unless it's literally like freezing, like below freezing. And and even then I might not. But so you can look at it and you can choose, like they go all the way up to like an extra large width, and the extra large width will actually cover a pretty big person. Like the size of the extra large quilt, I'm going, in my particular tent, that would be bunched up if I laid it out. Like it would not lay flat in my tent. It's bigger than the tent floor in my tent.
Gotcha.
It would definitely, if I wanted to wrap it all the way around me, it would.
Okay.
But I think I was just looking at getting the regular wide.
That'd be
I
cool.
think it was like the long and the wide I was looking at. But so JKS, when with that question, were you asking because you're looking at stuff, or do you have a suggestion?
Oh, there you go. Posted a question in YouTube chat. I posted the answer.
You don't use a tent tarp or nothing. Gotcha.
If I could sleep in a sleeping bag, I'm not a sleeping bag. A hammock. I would probably want a hammock that has the zipper, for mosquito netting, and then hang a tarp over it, so that way if it rains, it protects.
So I've always wanted to do the hammock thing, and I picked up a hammock.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, well, just to see how it works for me, I'll take it with me when I have my tent. I was going tent camping, car camping, actually. I'll put the hammock up behind the tent, and that way I can kind of get on it and see, is it something I could sleep in before I went like on a backpacking trip?
Mhm.
And I was not very successful. Like I did not make it in the hammock. I hit the ground.
Oof.
Now, okay, big deal. I will pick myself back up and I'll try it again. Except when I hit really hard. And
Ouch.
even though I took time to actually clear the area, I still landed on top of something. I was hurt so bad, I had to pack up and leave and go home.
Oh my
I actually got
gosh.
injured from basically falling out of the hammock before my butt even got in it. So that's kind of like, yeah, I might revisit the hammock thing one day, but right now I'm good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Until I think for me it's going to take once we have a yard where we've got some trees, or if I decide to put the extra money into like a hammock stand where I can kind of practice getting in and out a little bit more instead of like taking a chance when I'm camping, because that ruined my weekend.
Yeah.
It was like I got hurt bad enough that I had to go home. So But yeah, one day I will revisit the hammock thing. It's going to happen. I really want to do the hammock thing. But we'll see.
I gotcha. I bet you do, Tony. You live the outdoors.
Tony is such a rock star. He definitely lived a dream.
Hmm.
I love it, man. I love all your setups. Everything you do, I love it. I think I even said it the other day. I get jealous every time I see him on a live stream and he's in that tent. I'm like,
Yeah. I would love to get one of those big tents that's like different compartments. You know, it's like a compartment that it's got a screened-in porch area, so that way I won't get attacked by mosquitoes. I can have my blanket and even a foam mattress or something on the ground, only because I'm disabled, so I need a little cushion under this tush.
I
And
got a
then,
tiny tent right now.
I'm sorry.
I got a tiny tent right now, especially for
Yeah.
myself.
I slept in a tiny tent and it poured all week except for one day. And of course, you're not supposed to touch the sides when it it rains.
So
Let me
that's the
tell you, I was a tosser and everything got soaking wet.
That's my problem I have with the tent. I love the tent, but unless I like lay down in it a particular way, my feet will hit the bottom of it because
Yeah,
it's not quite long enough for me. So I've been contemplating. I got it from REI, so I still have time to take it back. But the tent that I'm considering replacing it with is one of these tents that very popular. You have to pre-order it because it sells out.
wow.
And it's not a cheap tent either. And it's just another one of those,
Do you want to
do I
spend it?
don't want to spend it? I guess for me, in order to do the spin, I would take my other tent back. So I've got the money to put towards it. But once I take that tent back, I can't go camping until the other tent is out. And right now,
Right.
that won't come out until right now. They're still pre-ordering. They were pre-ordering for February. And this is a tent called the Durston X Mid Pro. And it's just this guy, his name is Dan Durston. He basically designed the tent because he didn't like the tents out there. And it's what they call a trekking pole tent. So you've got to either use your trekking poles or you can buy poles that would work with it. That's not a trekking pole. But and I kind of go back and forth when it comes to those styles of tents because I like the fact that especially this one, it's got a nice size, length, and width to it. But it's the setup of it takes a little bit more. Right. So when I'm out there, if I'm backpacking, whenever I get to my destination, I'm going to be tired. And the last thing I want to do is have a tent that's difficult to set up.
Yeah.
And I've had one of a similar style tent before. And by the time I got done putting that tent up, I was just like, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to sleep. And it wasn't even like close to bedtime yet. I'm like, I'm getting in a tent. I'm just laying down. I've had it.
I'm looking at the person, the pole tent you were talking about, the Durston.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at
The X Mid Pro. Or the X Mid 2 Pro is the one I'm looking at. It's like six something.
yeah, right now I want to look for images and they're showing him the Durston X Mid 1 right now. But yeah. Oh, there's the X Mid 2. Okay. Cool.
And
Sorry,
actually,
guys.
going with the X-Men 2 instead of X-Men Pro 2 because the X-Men 2 is actually, I think, a little bit more length and width to it. But
it'd be nice if they gave you that one looks like it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 sleeping bags in it.
with the two?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got two.
Well, the image I just saw, or maybe that's a pad. I don't know. The image that I just saw looked like it had X-Men 2P fly only, but it looked like it had 4 sleeping bags laying side by side next to it. The image they were showing.
Mm-mm.
I would want to know the
You've been drinking 'cause
diameter.
you're seeing double.
I'm sorry.
Are you drinking because you're seeing double?
No, I'm having water. Water.
I'm drinking water too.
Yeah, no. This is pure old, whatchamacallit water. Walmart water. Yeah, no, I'm not drinking adult water. I'm just drinking. I don't drink enough water, but lately I've been getting rid of soda and drinking more of that. If I hold on to it, I think I might be drunk on water.
Hey, DJ, you still around, bud? He gone.
DJ,
He's snoozing.
I'm gonna drop you down, DJ. I'll just leave you in the basement.
DJ was trying to be cool and like lay down like Al does, but then DJ went. Boop.
Boop. Unless, of course, there's a live tonight with Devil Dog and Gary, and he's probably like, getting some rest before they're live. Look at the Zen Bivy, not sure about the durability. I think you're right, Nicole. Same with Jason. He's taking a nap. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I don't know much about. Nothing wrong with resting the eyes. No, there's nothing wrong with resting. I can't rest my eyes. I'm the hostess. I actually did. I came home and sat on my walker, and I sat right here and I'm doing something, and next thing you know, I feel my kid going like this, brushing by me and brushing my arm, and I'm sleeping like this. My headphones are starting to slip. I'm like, oh, I'm awake. Oh, we did? You're drinking like Jason again? Al sent Tony a small video of his fire at the camp. He is loving it. I can't wait to see this video. If I wasn't disabled, I'd go find some place and go and camp. I just open up the back of my car and sleep in that. I won't have a tent, so that would be my sleeping spot. Put my walker in the front seat of the car. Oh no, and it's raining too? Oh my goodness. That's not fun.
Oh, so Al's actually camping right now?
Yeah,
Did
that's why
okay.
he's not here. He said he was going to leave early. Last night he said he was going to leave early this morning and do his camping, right, Nicole? And then video it. So this is him doing the 24-hour.
Oh, so that's why Nicole said she's drinking like me. Al's gone and she's like, party.
Yeah, her and Doris are partying it up.
Doris is a cat. Cats don't party.
Yeah. Awesome, Tony. I can watch videos all weekend. Guess who's back? Hold on, I'm coming, DJ. I see you. Hey, welcome back. Did you take a nap?
Did I fall asleep in my bed?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I left you in the basement so that way, if you were coming back, I can just pull you back up again.
Okay, in that case, I might say goodnight. Okay, good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, DJ. Good night.
Good night. Sleep well, hun.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow. I want to see a video of that, Kevin. I definitely want to see a video of that. I hope you do a video. You can post it to your channel. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I like seeing how people do their setups and stuff and see what they're gonna do. Like I said, I haven't camped since I was 15 years old. I had no place to go to camp when I lived in the city. I didn't have connections for anywhere. So, but I loved it when we did camp and we went hiking all through Franconia Notch in New Hampshire, and I got to see a beaver dam and everything. It was really, really cool. Yeah,
Gotcha.
Tony, is your son doing it too? Because he could take 5, you could take 5. You've gotten soft. Everybody's gotten soft in their ages. We are no longer teenagers where we think we can do everything. Even though most of us wish we could or think we can, our bodies are like, yeah, right.
So, Des, I hate to do this, but I just realized the time, and
All right, hon.
I got somewhere else I got to pop on real quick. So,
I know you said you had other things to do.
so
I
y'all have a
appreciate you
good
hanging
one.
out.
There's another thing that I jump on Thursday nights sometimes. Well, most of the time I try to, and I wasn't able to do the Tuesday night one this week. So I'm trying to get on the Thursday night one, and I just realized, oh, he started 23 minutes ago. So
All right.
he's gonna be like, where's
Just
Jason?
tell him I had to go hang out with Des for a little while.
Right.
She's only Thursday nights. She's only a Thursday night girl.
Y'all have a wonderful night.
Thank you, you too.
I'll see you next time. And I
For
miss you
sure.
already.
I miss you too. And he's gone. Turkey. He just said, I missed you, and then he scrammed so fast out the door. I know, I miss him already, huh? Who's going to come up and hang out with me? I'm all by myself now. DJ's gone. Jason's gone. Tony, you want to come up and hang out? You don't have to. I'm only kidding. Well, this might be an actual early live if this is going to be like this. Who are we going to hang out with, Nicole? And Kevin? Who? And Tony? Who do we hang out with? All right. Ask me any questions. There we go, Nicole. You can be my interviewer. Any questions you want to ask me, and I'll answer. What do you want to know? I need an interviewer. Not that I have much to say, but you know. Come on, folks. Don't leave me hanging. Talk to me, please. Will you see the link up on top of the chat in YouTube that says Peaceful-Dez and it says StreamYard? No, there's no wine in my house. All you do is you click the link just up there, and it'll open up a new window for StreamYard, and then you make yourself a name, and you got your mic and your headphones, and I just let you up. As long as you got a shirt on. I don't want people to ask, why are people not wearing shirts? DJ was going to bed, so. Let's see. Not that I care. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I don't want everybody else to be offended. Yes, you can bring your own wine. You don't even have to show yourself. You can just come up with your icon and enjoy your wine that way. I'll go grab my beer from the fridge, and we can chill and have wine and beer. All right. Is there a third question? Come on up. Kevin, Tony, you guys have any questions? We got a fourth person visiting. Yeah. Hey, Jackie. I'm glad. No, it's good. Don't say sorry. I already knew you'd have classes on Thursday, hon. I'm just glad you're here. It's 45 degrees outside there. Let me see what it is here. Hold on. Oh, I know long underwear. I remember those days when I lived up north. Wow, last class. It's awesome, Jackie. Oh, look. Oh, wait a minute. It's showing 33 degrees, but I don't know if that's this morning. I got to refresh. On my computer it says 55. On here it says 33. Okay, it's 52. It was 33 degrees this morning when I got up. Well, when I decided to look at my phone this morning, it was 33 degrees. And we had frost on the roofs across on the townhouses. 45 there? Okay, yeah, we're still dropping, I think. I know you guys are still dropping too. I mean, it's what, 9:30, so after midnight, temperatures drop some more. Kevin, where are you at? What state for 45? Excuse me. Northern Florida, I mean, I have an ice scraper I found at a garage sale a few years ago. I was tired of using my blood donor card to scrape my windshield. Okay. Yeah, I heard it's cold up there. Yeah, I'm in Florida. I think I'm like me and DJ are the only ones that are like Florida. If there's others, very rare. Everybody else is up north, or west north. North Carolina, Connecticut, that north. Who is it? Brian's in New York from the Vineyard Farm. Skills test on Veterans Day on November 11th, and patient contact calls and final exam. Oh boy. Oh, nice. So are you like in the trifecta area, kind of like Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas? That whole little area? Or is it just Arkansas is the closest? So you must be having a white wine if your wine is cold. Okay, 4 states. Yeah, I want to move back up to like Massachusetts, but it's way out of my price range now. But if I could, it would be Western Mass, like the Berkshires. But I would want to be like Vermont, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts, so I can go up to Vermont and go up to Massachusetts, New Hampshire, excuse me, and get to see all the colored leaves and all that kind of stuff. But there would be nobody else up there but me. Oh, 18% homemade alcohol. Homemade wine. Wow. Yeah, I just got my Budweiser in the fridge. And Kahlua. Red wine, white wine, sweet, dry. Oh boy. You're sure it's wine and not like moonshine or something? Strong wine. I always think it's like it's fermenting. It's getting stronger and stronger. Excuse me. I think if I had a sip of that, I'd be buzzing really strong. As much of a lightweight as I am. 30 minutes to Kansas, 35 minutes to Oklahoma, and 20 minutes. Wow. Now that would be kind of cool too. I mean, you're right there around everywhere. I think that's one. Well, that might be one my daughter. I don't know. She likes wine, but it depends on her mood. I'm not a wine girl, so. I'm located in Tallahassee, Florida. I'm in the north part of the state, Panhandle, capital. It's not that great of a capital, but I'm like 30 minutes from Georgia, I think. Georgia line, Thomasville, Bainbridge. I can go that way, or I can go west for like an hour and a half, and then the time change to Dothan, Alabama. So, yes, you are. You're way up north, girl. Way up north. Trapped on an island. Yep, you are. I used to live in St. Thomas, way south, and be trapped on an island. But it was warmer weather than where you are. Newfoundland. Way up there. Every time I hear, like, island, I'm trapped on an island, I'm thinking, like, you ever seen the movie with Ray Lolita, No Escape? I know. Yeah, but see, stuck on a mountain with a mountain view, fall leaves, up where Nicole is, all the wildlife, except for the bitter cold weather. That's cool. Down here, I've got a lot of Spanish moss hanging off trees that I feel like I'm being suffocated. And then we have covered roads with the trees, but they don't change color. I went all the way up to Columbus, Georgia last year, which is like almost 4 hours away, looking for fall colors. It depends on what part of Florida, like down south, like Miami, you've got Miami Beach, South Miami Beach, all the girls in bikinis, the guys with the muscles. Then you got a lot of nudist beaches down there, a lot of clubs down there. And then you've got Central, which is like, Central, which is like, whatchamacallit, Orlando, which is Disney and that kind of stuff. I live in the state capital, and the public transportation here is horrible. The shopping here is horrible. It's so many liquor stores, college bars, college little restaurants. A lot of businesses going out and not coming back. They took a whole mall and made it part of the state of welfare office or Department of Children's Services or whatever. Yeah, there's not much here to do unless you're like a kayaker or you're a bicyclist. Then they have bicycle trails, that kind of stuff, and a few dog parks. But and wait a minute, that dog park, bicycle park is got also frisbee golf. So you're into that kind of stuff. Yeah, if you're an outdoorsy person, there is, but other than that, Tallahassee doesn't offer much unless you grew up here. So everybody's like 50 and under, 45 and under. That's a bummer. That's when you wish they would stay on the trees long enough to enjoy the fall colors. Hey, Vitra. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you here. I had a DJ here, but he got tired. He fell asleep. He woke up and he left. He went to bed. And then I had Jason here from All Terrain Coffee and Camping, but he had another engagement, another live to go to. Not sure if Tony's still here, and Kevin. Yeah, you're still here. So yeah, it's a quiet night, but welcome and hang out. Ask some questions. I'm up here by my lonesome. Nice. I had a cup of coffee earlier, some Colombian coffee. Now I'm sipping on water. So what else is going on, folks? How you healing? That's what I need to ask you, Vitra. How you healing, hon? How's the knee? How's the leg? Sorry, I like going. Hi, Betty. Welcome. I was just asking Elizabeth earlier if your son was going to do a live in the morning, if he's on the road or not. I forgot if he is because I couldn't come in this morning. Okay, just be careful and don't hurt yourself, all right? Now that you're back at work, even if it's modified duties, just be careful. Yeah, I'm wondering if David's gonna go live tomorrow because I want to have coffee and a bagel and hang out with everybody in the morning. Do you know Kevin? I need to text him, but he's probably sleeping and I don't want to bother him. Not text him, but message him. So I'm sorry I don't have. I'm usually good when other people are up here with me, but for me being by myself, I have to rely on you guys to ask me questions, or just talk amongst yourself, and I'll join in. They said too much rest might not be good for it, or did your doctor say too much rest might not be good for it? Do you have doctor's permission to go back to work? I'd be scared. But sorry, I'm a little quiet. Like I said, I'm not good by here. I'm Eastern. If I went towards Mariana, I'd be Central, but I'm Eastern right now. Yeah, it's 9:39 here. Holy smokes. That's a lot of cash. Canadian or American, that's a lot of cash. Okay. Just make sure you're careful, okay? Because I'd be like wanting my doctor's letter saying I can go back to work. It just scares me. My boss telling me, "Yeah, you can go back to work. It's just gonna get worse if you sit around." But you could screw it up even more if you know. Just be careful. I worry. I've had injuries where I went back to work, no physical therapy, and now I have a screwed up shoulder. My daughter had a PS4. We got it for she put into it, and I put in the other half, and it got stolen by somebody she knew. All right, I'm going to be on 6 my time, which is probably 5 his time, and see if he's on. If not, I'll just have it up, and I'll have the coffee and the bagel cooking. Thank you for stopping in, Jackie. Go get some rest and tell Shaky I said hi when you talk to him in the morning, because I bet you he's sleeping because he has to work tomorrow. Okay. Then tell him I said good night. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. It was supposed to be alone, and for one night or for a couple of nights, and she says, "Nope, I'm not giving it back to you. I'm keeping it." Brand new, she got for Christmas. We have the worst luck with people. Like when I moved down here, we had one of my son's friends drive the moving truck with myself and my daughter in it, and she was 12 at the time, and the person stole her. It was a new game that came out, and it was about this big, and it was from Nintendo. I can't remember. It wasn't the Switch. It was before that, and the person stole that too, and stole from my mother on top of it because we stopped at her house. So yeah. We serve drink. That's funny. Yeah, it's just sad. You know, it's bad enough I had to go into the backpack and find out. No, my mom called me up when I got down here because I was coming down here, and she said two of her owls were missing, or a few of her owls were missing. I found one of them in the backpack. It's just sad. People have to steal from other people. Keep your mittens off of other people's stuff. That's all I have to say. Keep your hands off other people's stuff. I have a friend messaging me from Texas, and she knows I'm doing a live. Do some live streaming. You've got enough people between Lazy Acres and me, and I'm sure others that would love to come and hang out and listen to you. I mean, look at you guys. You're listening to me, and I'm up here by my lonesome. And nobody's asking me any questions. Nicole, where's my third question? And then, yeah. Yeah, you can. You can use you can use that. Yeah, Tony's quiet. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. What's for supper? Well, I ate supper already. My son made some baked chicken, cut it up, put it in a fajita shell with some barbecue sauce, and then he heated it up like he folded it, and then heated it up on the in the frying pan, so it all squished together or formed together, kind of like a wrap basically, but it was really, really good. So that's what I had. I think I've had like I don't know how many wraps today. I went to Pizzeria, which is like a Greek place, and I had a chicken Caesar wrap. You had wine for dinner. Oh, that's a great dinner. You don't drink on an empty stomach. Whew. Welcome back, Rachel. Thank you. Well, if you went on StreamYard, I had mine, like if you had done it, if you sign up for StreamYard right now, let's say, right, then by tomorrow night, it should be ready. Yeah, my son cooks for me. My daughter cooks for me. I'm teaching him how to, I taught my son how to make the black beans and rice with beef that I love to eat. It's one of my favorite things that I just off the cuff and made. And so I taught him how to make it. And then They make a lemon chicken roast. My son learned how to make pizza from scratch. So yeah, I had mine real quick. And if you're on StreamYard, you don't need the 100 subs. I don't think I had a lot less than that when I started doing my live streams. If you're doing a live streaming by yourself on YouTube, I think you need it. But then I don't know if you could do StreamYard. I'm not sure on StreamYard on the phone. I haven't done it yet, or I did and I don't remember. But I had my StreamYard real quick within 24 hours. Some people said that they were a lot longer. But I just think it just worked out that way. I don't know. Maybe they leaned up on it. And then what else does he make? He makes we make a lot of shredded chicken. So sometimes we'll have it with a barbecue sauce. Sometimes we'll have it with a packet of taco seasoning and paste picante, and we'll mix it all together and we'll do wraps that way. It's very drippy, but it's good. And then sometimes we'll take what's left over and put it on rice. So that's also good. So yeah. Yeah, so StreamYard and YouTube, if you if you have a YouTube channel, yeah. If you have YouTube channel and you sign up for StreamYard and you join them together, it'll take the 24-hour time just at the same time. I didn't have to wait like 24 hours for one and then wait longer for the other one. They both melded at the same time. Don't mind me. I'm also chatting over here. I just know that it was really quick. I had 37 people, no videos, and then I did my little intro, and then I did my first live, and then a short little bumblebee video for my Mexican Heather. They're great. They keep on giving me new plants. Oh, good, Rusty, you're back, hon. And then, or you're talking, and you were here the whole time. It doesn't tell me who's all in here. And then I had it real quick, and I was able to do lives. So, Vitra, if you type in peace, it'll pull up your link. Anybody who wants to post their links, just type in peace, and you're all set. Well, now you got 106 subs. You're welcome. Let's see. Just checking to see if anybody we all know is going live. Nobody we know is going live. Well, that's on my list anyway. You guys might have a different list altogether. Anyway, let's see. I might just cut this instead of being a 6 hour. Yay! A 6 hour. I've never done a 6 hour live. Instead of doing like a 3 or 4 hour, I might just do a 2 hour if I get no conversations. I don't know. You know what happened? I just started following people. I went to D9. He is, hi Lois, welcome, hun. It's good to see you. D9 does a lot of like beat music and making those music and a little bit of retro gaming. And I started hanging out with him, and I hung out with Glenn and April on Lazy Acres, and a bunch of the people started just following me. Great to see you as well, Lois. We'll add some more videos. Do like playlists of different things, and then put your fish fam and all that kind of stuff together. And then if you want to do other things, then join it to that. I'm trying to get everybody to ask me questions, Lois. Do you have any questions for me? Come on, folks. Ask me some questions. What do you want to know? Yes, how was your overall? Your world, I just go in and get my money and get in the factory and I get out of there. Unless it's got some good fall stuff, but the Halloween is stinky. So I'm hoping something better comes out. I don't like their Halloween choice this year. So I don't hang out there that much anymore. I just go in, grab my coins, leave. Okay, Vitra, no problem. How come you're not playing? What's going on? It's changed a lot. Excuse me. It's changed a lot. I mean, I've been playing since 2008. This month, October 2008. All you have to do is change your password on Facebook. If you can get your Facebook, with the help of Facebook, is changed. Yeah, I'd be like changing my password on Facebook, and then going in and setting up on Your World a different email and stuff. A lot of people have gotten hacked. I would, if you invested so much into that game, I would not give up on that game. Don't give up on the game. Go and contact them and say that, go change your password in Facebook. If you got your password and you got your Facebook back, change your password, change your email on Facebook and on Your World. Yeah, see, I wouldn't give up on it. I mean, I've been there since 2008, and you've been playing for 9 years, so that's a lot of time and invested in that game. If I left that game, I don't know what I would do. Thank you, Kevin, for coming. I'll see you at Hood's live. I'll see you at David's live. But yeah, for sure. Look into it, Lois. Don't give up on the game. Don't let someone take the enjoyment away from you. All right. Any other questions? Oh my gosh, look at these eyebrows. They're starting to disappear in my old age. Going gray. All right, folks. Don't leave me hanging. I don't know what else to talk about. If it gets quiet in the next 2 minutes, I might have to call it. It might be a 2-hour tonight, Nicole. Oh, boy. Well, happy early birthday. I turn 59 next month. Hi, GJ. Welcome. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging out with everybody. Trying to get people to... You're very welcome, Lois. November 12th. Not a 20-hour. Unless somebody pays for my extra time. No, not a 24-hour. If I don't know the person, I go to look up their name and I go to look to their profile. If they're not associated, yeah, we're the group that they're all in, they do 24-hour lives. If I did a 24-hour live, I think I would go bonkers because I wouldn't know what to say. And I'd be sleeping on the job because you all be laughing at me the next day going, ha ha ha, you fell asleep on that live. Yeah, my body does not sleep. I wake up about 4 times a night. And my kids would kill me too. They'd be trapped upstairs for 24 hours. They would not be happy with me. Because they don't want to come down on the camera when the camera's on. And then I'd have to break it into two 12 hours actually, or 11 hours and 59 minutes, or whatever it is. 24 would be fun. Yeah, if I had like a whole panel of people that can keep me awake, motivated, ask me a bunch of questions. Exactly. Topics. What do you talk about for 24 hours that would keep everybody entertained and tuned in? I would have to have Jason here to make me laugh for part of it. Al here, of course, Nicole, Double Dog, Gary, and then everybody else, Lois and the gang. I don't think they want to stay up 24 hours. They got farm life and stuff, so that won't happen. You'll buy some. Yeah, no. Hey. Eagles. Welcome. Yeah, exactly. Jason's a requirement. I don't think he could do a 24-hour though, because he's got a family life. And he's got a job he's got to go to the next morning. So I don't think that would be good for him. Unless it's during like his vacation time, but then he's talking about going and doing winter camping. So we'll see. So, all right. So what else? How it's somebody must have okay. I'm like looking over here in YouTube. Yeah, I would need like a really good lineup of people for 24 hours because I don't know if I would be able to make it for 24 hours. Maybe if I was like half my age I am now. I mean, I could talk about classic rock. I can talk about um, yeah, 24 hours. Classic rock, action-packed movies. I can bring out every video movie I have and go, I got this movie and I got this movie, and what did you guys like about this movie? But you can only do movies and music for so long. And then, like, I don't know. So what else can we talk about? See, here it is. Yeah, my dad's coming. My dad is coming into town from St. Pete. He only usually comes up like a Tuesday night. He drives in and stays at a hotel. Him and my stepmom, and then they come over to my house the next day and we hang out and we have Thanksgiving dinner, and then they go back the next day. Well, they're coming up for Thanksgiving this time, but they're going back on a Saturday instead. And I want to I usually decorate right after Thanksgiving, which is for Christmas. So I think I'm going to do a Christmas Thanksgiving dinner combo while he's here so we can celebrate together. So that'd be kind of cool to have him up here and celebrate it together. So during November, you guys will be seeing Christmas and decor all up in my house. You have a good night, Betty. Sleep well, and thank you for popping in. I hope if David's going in tomorrow and on the road, and you pop in, I'll say hi to you. I know I'll be there. I think I'm also gonna do like the table we set up for Thanksgiving. So we'll have like the Thanksgiving place not placemats, but Thanksgiving tablecloth, and then the paper plates. So I don't have to do a lot of dishes because I have a galley kitchen. That's a galley kitchen right there. So it's kind of small. Um, so it'll be nice, to do that. And I already have two. I'm only going to use one of them because it'll be all of us for that, and then save the other one for actual Christmas dinner with my kids. But I have two pumpkin cheesecakes in the freezer, so I got to pick up apple and pumpkin pies. And then my dad said for me to order the Thanksgiving dinner from Publix. But I look at their menu and I'm like, I don't like some of the stuff that they're selling with the combination for the dinner. And I'm like, Why are we going to spend money for all this stuff that we're not going to eat? Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit. Like, I'm going to have a tier tray right up here. You can see my pumpkin right there. But I have, if you saw my pictures on Instagram, I have a bunch of Instagram pictures of fall from last year and the year before, and Christmas decor, so you can see how I usually decorate it. This year is just, I don't know. I'm a little off this year, I think. And then I have to rearrange too. Like, I have to move a table out from under the window. That's a drop leaf. I'm going to move this out of the way and put the table here, or I'm going to put the folding table up that I have and put it in the center, because there's going to be 5 of us. My Instagram is, it should be on my YouTube page, but I'll pull it up. Let's see. All right, so I'll post my Instagram, so if you want to check it out. But yeah, it's got Christmas, and I also decorated for like a certain area for 4th of July and Easter, a little bit for Valentine's Day, because I love my kids, so they're my Valentines. But yeah, so I'll do a Thanksgiving Christmas dinner while they're up here, and then a separate. Oops, sorry about that. And then I'll do a separate one for me and the kids. Yeah, I put it in the chat because you said what it is, so I went and grabbed it. What it is. What is it? What it is. Listen to my English. Pretty bad. Anyway, it is. It's pretty. You know what it is raised with 3 different languages in your life. Even though I don't speak one of them, I speak a little bit of the other one. Is it gets your mind all discombobulated. So if you hear me talking sometimes, it's like how I write. It's mixed up. It's gibberish sometimes. Oh, yay. Hi, Chef.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? Yes, I got some company up here. I'm not by myself. You know how lonely it is on a live.
What happened to everybody? I popped in earlier, and you had a few up here, didn't you?
Yeah, DJ fell asleep. That
Oh,
I put him.
right.
I brought him down, and then he came. And then he's like, he woke up, and it's like I brought him back up. He goes, "I'm going to bed, but I want to say goodnight." And then Jason usually goes to another live, which is All Terrain Coffee and camping. He goes to another live on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
And so he wanted to go over there and spend a little bit of time over there. He goes, "Oh, it started 23 minutes ago, but here I am with you." I said, "Well, go enjoy your time. Then if I'm still going, then he'll come back." And I was about to give up because it was really quiet. Like, nobody was asking me questions or anything. I speak some Spanish, and I know about 5 or 6 words in German. Because I'm a half Spaniard, half German. Or pretty much. Well, in my DNA, it says I'm 44% Spanish and 33% German. So
Right.
yeah. Grandma taught me Spanish when I was little. My dad didn't speak much in the house. So mi español es un poquito.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. But sometimes I wish I was like more fluent so that way, because we get some Spanish moms that come to the birth center, and so when they come to the birth center, I try to talk to them, but it's so hard because I don't know all the words, and I'm like, "Hola, mi nombre es Desiree, y tu nombre es, and cuántos meses son?" And that's like, son, no, cuántos meses
You,
era?
you got enough to get by, so that's all good.
Yeah, broken Spanish.
There you go.
Just my oldest daughter, she was fun. It was funny because she was raised with my mom, and my mom lived in Tennessee at the time. So when she tries to say something in Spanish, she's got the Southern Spanish accent or something. It just doesn't. That's like, go back to English. It does not work for you. But she doesn't speak a lot of Spanish anyway. But it's just funny. Yeah, German. My mom was born in Germany. My dad was born in Spain.
Nice.
Yeah. So. Yep.
So what's new with you? What's going on?
For me, let's see. We got out of work at 12 today. We had we were supposed. I thought I was going to come in for a birth certificate, but one of the moms failed to progress, so we had to transfer to the hospital. So I didn't have to do a birth certificate, and then clinic was only until 12 today because the midwife had to go do 2 home visits because those moms are going to have their babies at home, so she needs to see where the setup is and all that kind of stuff. So my daughter and I went out and we went to Sam's Club and I got gas. It was $3.09 a gallon. Everywhere else was like $3.39 to $3.69. I was like, score $3.09. And then I did a little bit of shopping there. What did I get over there? I got some tilapia, baby croissant, well, mini croissants, and I think one other thing. Oh, I got some steak. Like thin pieces that you can like fry up a little bit and have with fried eggs and steak.
Nice.
Yeah, because I crave protein sometimes. It's like fried egg and steak is my jam. So
Yeah, we're about to head to Walmart. Has these ribeye steaks in a box. They have like 5 of them in there. They're pretty thin, but they're pretty good. Surprisingly, we bought them one time, and I'm like, man, we got to get those again. So we'll probably hit that up tomorrow.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Definitely can understand the situation going on for now. yeah, German, Spanish. It's like my stepmom, my first stepmother. She used to rewrite all my papers because my train of thought was everywhere. So I never had a beginning, middle, and end. It was just a jumbled bunch of words. Then she'd have to go back in like a teacher and move this around and move that around.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Here you go. Now you can go rewrite it and send it in." So I was real bad. I'd be like 59 years old right now, still in English. I would never pass it. I was just happy to get through high school. I'm like, I passed it. I got my diploma.
That's what matters.
That's right.
Yep.
And then I just busted my rear end and worked jobs.
Rusty Bent, what up? Thanks for tapping in. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
This is your show.
no, I like tapping in. Take it. I am Jason. I am Nicole. Tap it in.
I do that sometimes. I just start thinking, yeah.
No, I like it. I like it because I'd be like, "Hey, thanks for coming." I like tapping it in. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've heard a couple other folks when I pop in. They're like, "Hey, thanks for tapping in." They're like, "I've always wanted to say that." It's funny.
Yeah. I'm just like, "Hey, thanks for coming. You're welcome to hang out with me." The Miss Polite one over here. Now, don't get me upset because then, trash mouth might come out. But,
Rusty says he slid right into live stream mode. Exactly. It's like, man, I get on the live. I'm like, yep, let me do this.
There's nothing wrong with that. I like it. Slide right in and help out because this girl gets tongue-tied and then runs out of subjects. Oh, gosh.
What's funny though is that even when I do lives, like or if I have people on the panel, a lot of times I don't really do much talking.
Yeah, because everybody else is talking.
Yeah, everyone else is doing
Yeah.
conversating or whatever, and I'll just listen in. I'll let everybody do their thing. The
Yeah.
only time you'll really see me doing the talking is if I go through the YouTube side of it without the StreamYard and I don't have anybody up, then I'm just going through comments, hey, what's up, whatever. So
I have not done the. I have not done. Ooh, blah, blah. I have not done the YouTube side of it.
there's that tongue twister right there.
That's right. I think it's that the R is coming out. The roll the R in Spanish is
Yeah.
making twisting the tongue in English.
That's funny.
But yeah, I do. I get like I get into that. What do I talk about? You can only talk about music for so long. It's
Right.
like classic rock. I like 50s through some of the 90s, and then I don't. I mean, I listen to some music now, but not really. I couldn't tell you many people who is who now. And then action movies.
Right.
I could talk about action movies, but then it's like, now what?
Yeah. That's kind of like me, where I don't know what to talk about half the time.
Yeah,
I don't watch TV that much. I don't know what's going on in the news because I really don't pay attention. Things are happening, but regardless of what's happening in the world, I still got to get up and go to work every day to make sure I
right.
can help my family. So that's not going to change. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I'm looking at it as like, well, it's not really affecting me. But then again, it is because with everything going up in price, that's where it affects me. But at the same time, we're going to have to pay it regardless.
right.
So
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't, yeah, I don't know. I don't do a whole lot of talking, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way. I turn around and I watch like NCIS and Equalizer because I pay for Paramount TV.
Yeah.
I don't have like regular cable, and I pay for Disney Plus. So, well, Amazon Prime, but that's because I like the shipping. But I don't watch anything on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's hard when I love camping. I love classic cars. Like I have pictures of classic cars like crazy. I love classic cars, like the classic trucks, the '57 Chevys, you know, the old Mustangs from the late '60s. But I can't tell you like what's on the under the hood, other than there's no electronics, and you know where the spark plugs, the air filter, and all that stuff is. You
Yeah.
know, whereas you look under the hood now, you can't find anything. So it's like, I mean, I couldn't even reach my battery to pull my battery out to have a new one put in. It had the intake hose over the battery, the way they had it set in. So I couldn't even tell you how, to get the battery out of there. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. My car
So,
goes to the shop.
yeah, that's where mine goes, right to the shop. But my son figured it out too, and he's not a car person. And I thought maybe the starter was starting to go or something, and it wasn't the starter.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a decorator. Oh, you were checking out? He was checking out my Instagram pictures.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a decorator. I'm just a lot of tchotchkes come out during the different season holidays. You should see. I have 11 totes for Christmas and 7 totes for fall.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to decorate my little living room here, but this year I'm doing a combo of Christmas. I was telling them I'm doing a combo Christmas and Thanksgiving because my dad's coming up, so I want to do like a little, like I have a tiered tray that's set up
Yeah.
here, and it's got coffee and it's got little characters on it, and so I'm going to do a fall one
Nice.
for Thanksgiving, but the rest of the place is going to be decorated for Christmas.
We do Christmas big here too.
Yeah, my dad's coming up, so I'm just doing a combo because I only see him during Thanksgiving for like one day usually, but he's going to be up here an extra day or two, so I want to do the Christmas and Thanksgiving that I never get to do with him. Thank you. I appreciate it. I like doing it when I've got the space. Like my place is getting really, really small, and that's because I'm filling it up full of crap. But thank thank you for coming and hanging out, Rusty. You have a good night, and I'll see you on the other lives, on the other channels. I should say back channels. I'll see you on the other back channels. Peace.
That's how you do it. Peace.
Yeah. Peace.
Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
That's right. Peace.
That's the ending to every single one of my videos.
Well, that's mine too, as you can tell. Peaceful-Dez. Peaceful Snowflake. I get called Peaceful Snowflake from the Crockers because I'm a Democrat and they're all Republicans, and so I don't bring up politics with them.
Yeah.
But I accept them as people and not by their politics. You know what I mean? Because I keep religion and politics out of everything because I like people for their personalities, not the other stuff. Because I just turn, it causes too much friction and war and side hate and side hating. I don't believe in that. So
Later, Rusty.
So they call me their favorite peaceful snowflake. So hence Peaceful-Dez, because my name is Desiree, so I use Dez for Desiree.
Nice.
Exactly, Lois. So I'd rather get to know people for people and not for their beliefs in religion or politics.
Yeah, that's the same here.
You miss out.
I don't like getting into politics anyways. It's too the people get just the disagreements that happen and
over something.
How angry people can get is for what?
Yeah, exactly. So I leave that out because I'm not a gearhead. I've gone camping since I was last time when I was 15, but I like classic cars. I like camping and hearing stories and seeing pictures, and I like photography and seeing people post photography and starting homesteads, and so for me all that's interesting. It's not something I do, and I would love to be able to do it, but being disabled with osteoarthritis in both knees and lymphedema cellulitis in both legs, rotator cuff injury in the shoulder, lower back injuries, it's like I can't do. So I live through all you all. And I get to hear your stories and imagine what it's like with you guys, and I love that. I feel included. Oh, thank you. I don't feel like I take great pictures. Yeah, Beetlejuice is one of my Halloween movies. I don't do horror flicks, so I watch Beetlejuice, Casper, and Haunted Mansion. I can't say that. I have Lost Boys, which is a great movie, and then I have The Covenant, which is another great movie. Yeah, I like Beetlejuice. It reminds me of New England with the covered bridges. So, yeah. So it's like hearing your story about your cooking and all that kind of stuff, and your rubs and everything, and Little Chef and all that. I love all that, And then I get to hear. You're welcome. And then I get to hear Al and his stories with Nicole in the background. I love it. And Rich and his music and fishing with his queen. I love all the different stories and the people from everywhere, and Jonesy and his music, and getting to see the scenery, from Australia. So that's what I enjoy. I enjoy people. I enjoy locations. I enjoy stories. Nice. So me having people up here and just talking, I don't have a lot of stories to talk about other than maybe hitchhiking from Connecticut to Florida, when I was younger and that kind of stuff. And, so I have to live through all you all here. I want to hear your stories, Tell me your story. I want to hear it. So, yeah, that's how I am. I'm a more of a meter greeter girl. When I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, your coffee would be on the counter before you even got out of the car. If you were my regular, it'd be fresh brewed and it'd be there. Yes, that's the one. And a good movie. And then so
that's a cool movie, huh?
Yeah, it's a great Halloween movie.
I remember that one.
Yeah. With
I don't do horror movies or anything like that anymore.
Yeah.
Long time ago, when I was going through a little change in my life. I was real big on going to church,
Mhm.
and it kind of helped me change some things in my life. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to preach or nothing, because
No, I know.
I don't go to church anymore. But at that point in time, I was real heavy into it, and then I ended up watching uh, Exorcism of Emily
Exorcist.
Rose.
Okay.
Remember the Emily Rose one? And that like scared the crap out of me so bad that I never watched another horror flick after that, or scary movie, or Halloween movie. Nothing. Yeah.
My daughter just went and saw the last Halloween movie for her birthday on Saturday when she turned
Yeah.
25, and she goes, "Since you don't like horror flicks, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you." She didn't finish the story,
Ouch.
but she told me what happened. I'm not going to say, but she said this person, but she didn't tell me how it happened. So I'm like, I want to hear. But I went and watched. I watched Hellraiser 1. Scare the crap out of me. Nightmare on Elm Street 1. Scare the crap out of me. And then I think it's Haunted Hill on the a Haunted Mansion on the Haunted Hill. A house. Um,
House on Hill.
maybe
I think
where
that's it. Yeah.
where there's a big, like, towards the end. I think there's like a big fireplace, huge, and this pendulum came out and grabbed a hold of the guy's head and went back in. Well, where I was watching it, I was in a 2-room apartment with an old fireplace that was closed up, and it had a marble mantle.
Yeah.
It made me jump so hard I smacked my head on the mantle.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So
used to watch all those movies, the Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, all those old school movies. But that was up until that point I just mentioned, and forget it. Now I'm good.
yeah, I'm like, no. I had 13 Ghosts. I saw 13 Ghosts, and I was like, okay, forget it. But I like Poltergeist. Don't ask me why, but I
I
can
remember
handle
that one.
Poltergeist because I think that's more G-rated. So I like Poltergeist. I mean, not G-rated, G-rated. Yay! Oh, for a minute, and then you're gonna leave and go to bed. Blankets and elf dolls. That's cool. Yeah. Lois. Okay. This is bad. Okay. You know how everybody's got different channels that they follow and that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
right? So I watch also, besides all you all, I watch Dollar Tree haulers. They go to Dollar Tree, see what they can find, that make
Okay.
and then become crafts or whatever. So you got the Dollar Tree haulers. Yay! Come back up. You got the Dollar Tree haulers that just haul and show what they buy. Then you got the Dollar Tree haulers that buy and make crafts. Yeah, I need to stay away from those channels.
Does that make you want to go? That's something I think my wife would get into.
I bought so much crap, and I don't craft. So I've got all the stuff.
Goonies. I
Oh,
remember.
I bought. I think I bought Goonies. Maybe I bought Goonies. I can't remember. I just bought it recently. If I did, but I have bought snowflakes. So I'm going to try this because I want to make this as my thing to give. So you see my Let me turn off the camera for a second. You see this emblem right here with the snowflake and the peace sign.
Yes.
So I went and bought online a little stamp, and then I bought some snowflakes from Christmas from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to paint them white with a little bit of silvery, not glitter, just silvery paint to bring it down a little bit. And I'm going to stamp the peace sign in the middle. So I want to see how that comes out. And since people are giving out stickers and stuff, and I can't afford the stickers and all that kind of stuff, I thought I'd give out a peaceful snowflake with either a magnet. Well, I could put a magnet on it, or I can put also a string. So if they want to hang it on the tree, they can, or put it on the fridge, they can.
That would be cool.
So
That would be very cool.
that's gonna be my little symbol. So I'd only be like limited to so many for now, because Christmas, once Christmas is gone, the snowflakes are gone. So I got like 10 packs with 5 each, so there's like 50. So that would be my thing that I would give out to some of my favorite channels and people, and then.
That'll be very cool. Very cool.
A limited 2022 edition. It's just getting on it and doing it. So I'm gonna probably have my daughter help me paint them white and then work from there, and then put the magnets on the back. But yeah, so that's gonna be my thing this year for giving away to people.
Awesome.
Sending off. Yeah, and I have something for Nicole right here. So one of those is gonna go in for Nicole and Al for them. So.
Al and Nicole are awesome people. They sent we had a big old mail call from them the other day.
Yeah, I saw that.
Big box, and I was not expecting that whatsoever.
I know, and little chef was like, "Thank you for my bracelets."
Yeah.
That was so sweet.
He's so excited.
Yeah. Yeah, I love. Yeah. This is for you.
Oh, speak of the devil. She's still here, Nicole.
Yeah, she's still here.
What's up, Nicole?
She's one of my mods. But yeah, so this is for her, and this is also to use on my channel. But she'll be using it at home because I know she won't be up on the screen, but she'll know when she sees it. She'll be laughing her rear end off. She'll be like, "Yeah, I need that." So. Yeah, so I'm deciding. I've got this blue, which is like a Bahama blue, or a black. I think I have a black stamp, but I'm having a hard time finding stamp ink to use.
Oh, okay.
Not the stamp itself. It took me 3 weeks to get my stamp from China, though.
Oh, really?
And it's this big.
Where did you order it, through a website or
eBay.
Okay.
Oh, later tonight, am I going to be awake for your live? Thank you for following me on Instagram.
Are you really, Nicole?
I want to know what time so I'm awake, or do I need to take a cat nap and set the alarm? I don't know if that will work, though, because I also want to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning for Dave's live. So when are you going live? Do I need to get off now? You can jump on right now.
I gotta go to bed soon too, because I'm up at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh!
It's 7:30 now.
That is early.
Yeah.
I wake up at 2:30 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, and 6. Have a good night, Lois. Thank you for popping in and hanging out with us. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good night.
She's the bomb. Let's see. GJ, you follow me on Instagram and on and also on here? Girl, 3 a.m. You're an hour and a half before me, so that's 1:30. I'm going to be sawing those logs, girl.
Sorting it out. It may be 3 a.m. before that happens. So what time did you say it was for you?
She's an hour and a half ahead of me right now, and I'm 10:35.
Okay.
So it's midnight.
I'm 3 hours behind you.
Yeah, so that's add another hour and a half on top of that.
Oh yeah, they're 4.5 from
Yeah.
me. That's right.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it. Thank you, GJ.
That's like 10:30. I'll be asleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sawing those logs, but I know maybe during my time of one of my times of having to get up in the middle of the night, I might actually catch a live.
Set your alarm. I've done that before, where there's certain channels that'll play like oldie music and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll get up in the middle of the night, and then I'll see my phone blinking, so I'll check it out, and I'll see like someone on there. I'm like, all right, I'll jump in there real quick, be like, hey, what's up? Just saying what's up, hitting the like button, showing support. All right, good night, everybody. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
I'm out. Lazy Acre Homestead, thank you for tapping in.
Oh. Hey, April and Glenn. I don't even know how I missed you saying that. How did I miss you? Welcome. I subbed to your channel too, GJ. If you want to post it in YouTube, in my stream, just type in peace. That one. Of course, I got to keep it all in peace here. Yay, Jason's coming up.
There you go.
What's up, Jeff?
If you have a YouTube channel,
Oh, wait a minute.
which I know you do, right, Nicole?
There we go.
You have a YouTube channel in order to be on with Al. So that's your channel. So if you go to do a live, you have to sign in with StreamYard, make an account with StreamYard, and attach it to your. I think it's attached, right? Or does it automatically attach?
Yeah, you have to, if you don't have to link StreamYard to your YouTube, but you can.
Yeah.
Right. And when you go to do that, it actually takes about, I think they said on like 24 hours.
Yeah.
If you know you're ever going to do it, make sure to do it in advance.
Yeah.
But Nicole, if you didn't want it linked to your YouTube channel, you don't have to link it to your YouTube channel. It just depends on why you want to use StreamYard.
Right. Or you can go on YouTube without anybody up there with you. Glenn is better at this. Glenn. Lazy Acres. Glenn.
Oh, hey, April and Glenn.
Oh, then you already got the 24-hour thing done for StreamYard or for YouTube? Because YouTube you're already attached. I mean, already started.
Nicole, are you doing a 24-hour live?
I think it's a 24-hour wait period for StreamYard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So if you did that, oh, Mitra's still here, working and doing. Okay, then she's got both. 24 hours. She's already done her 24 hours.
Cool. I'm gonna tap out of here.
I know you got to get up at 2 a.m.
Well, that and I got to make a couple other rounds for people that haven't been on for a minute and pop in there real quick. I was thinking about going live myself, but I'm too burned out for that right now.
Yeah, I know. I worked this morning and I took a cat nap on my walker right here at my desk, going. Okay, I got my 20 minutes. Okay, I'm good for tonight now.
There you go.
All right, Chef.
Thank you for having me up, Jason.
Good one.
Didn't get to
Sorry,
talk.
I had to drop out while you were up here.
What's that?
Sorry, I had to drop out while you were up here.
Oh, no, it's all
I
good.
just came from another live. I had to jump off of this one and go to another live. And now I'm back on this one again.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. So it's all good, man. We'll catch you on another one or something. All right,
For
man.
sure. Thursday nights, 8 o'clock.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
See ya.
Bye, hon. Sorry, Des, we've been here ever since you started, but my sister was here, so we just got back to talk to you.
So
That's okay,
so
April and Glenn.
So April and Glenn, does that mean y'all heard that I actually made the icebox lemon pie? Because I was talking about it earlier.
I need them up here with me. April and Glenn, come up on the live, so you can keep Jason busy while I go use the ladies' room.
No, you just go use the ladies' room. I'll sit here and make faces and have Nicole in stitches.
Okay, Nicole, keep Jason busy.
But don't expect me to read too much in chat because I've still got my adult cup going.
All right. All right. I'll be back.
Bye, Des. I missed you already.
I miss you too. Don't make me laugh.
So let's see. Nicole, with Al being gone, do you have any plans for the weekend? Or is he supposed to be coming back before the weekend really gets started good? And does anybody else have plans for the weekend? Oh, I loved it, April. It was awesome. So I did one thing different. I decided instead of using the bottled lemon juice, I actually used fresh lemons and squeezed them. And I didn't buy enough lemons to do three-fourths a cup. And I kind of also seen online that, a lot of them were saying half a cup. So I had somewhere kind of in between half and three-fourths. And it turned out really good, but with using the fresh squeezed lemons, I think it came out a lot more potent than what the lemon juice would have. And I had a little bit of, not like huge pieces of pulp, but a little bit of particles from the lemons in it. But you can't actually tell it. Like you don't find the bits and pieces when you're eating it. But it packs a punch and it's really good. Really good. It was so stupid easy to make. Oh yeah. Got that adult cup going on, Nicole. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, like so I think I did about four real lemons. They were large lemons, and it was, if you're looking at a measuring cup, it was like a slight line above the half. I'm not looking at one now, and I got my adult cup going on, so I'm not going to try to guess how much I actually put in there. But it was nowhere near as much as three-fourths. And I was kind of afraid it was going to be too weak. I was hoping with it being the real lemons, I would have been okay, and I was. I'm glad I didn't put three-fourths of whole lemons in there because it probably would knock your eyes out.
Hey, April and Glenn, do you guys want to come up and hang out with Jason for a minute? The kids want to come down and get some things.
You're
So I need to
fine.
keep the camera.
If they don't want to come out, it's fine. I can keep myself entertained and everybody else
Well, I
maybe.
have to be here to just let them up because you're not with me as a mod.
Do 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 do. Oh, I see what you're saying. Boop, 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 boop. But yes, thank you so much for sharing that recipe. It's actually given me some ideas of other things I might experiment with.
All right, I'll give you a minute. Okay, no, I'm only kidding. Okay, that's a fast minute.
Was that Coffee Mama?
Yeah, Coffee Mom was one of them, and then Thor Star is my other one.
Tell Coffee Mama I said, hey girl, hey.
I will tell her. All right, hold on.
So this is kind of dumb, but has anybody noticed that right before I turn my camera off because I'm doing something, every time right before I do it, I do this number. Like I charge at the screen, I turn it off real quick. Just because I'm silly and I think it's funny. Yeah, key lime would be. I've actually got. I don't want to give away too much info on some of my ideas until I try it to see how it turns out. But I've got some interesting, some different ideas. And some of them's kind of where I'm taking other flavors and stuff like my mom would use in desserts she would make when I was a kid, even that she makes now as I'm an adult that I just love, and incorporate that into the icebox pie. So we'll see how that goes. I'm always hiding something. I wouldn't be me if I wasn't hiding something. I'm kind of like the Han Solo up in here. I'm a smuggler. But yeah, I wish I was doing something different this weekend. But it's just going to be like a normal. Well, I don't know. My my parents might actually come to watch my daughter's soccer game on Saturday because my dad's wanting. He found out that they have this year's Pink Ladies are now getting available at our farmers market. So they're talking about coming up and going to the soccer game, and then we'll all go over to the farmers market, which always makes me happy. I love going to the farmers market.
Okay, hold the fort a little bit longer. I'm sorry. I'll be back.
You're fine.
Okay.
This is my channel now. This is my live.
That's right. To get me those views, get me those views and subs.
Oh, I'll probably lose you subs. What are you talking about, Willis?
No, not with your humor. All right. He's in control.
I did say pink ladies, but I'm not talking about the chicks from Greece. I'm talking about the apples. However, I'd probably no, I better not say that. I almost got myself in big trouble right there. But yeah, pink ladies, they're actually one of my favorite apples, but they're definitely my dad's favorite for sure. Um, and when they were up here, they came up here 2 weeks ago to watch the soccer game, and we went to the farmers market. But the problem that they had was the only pink ladies were there were not the ones that had fallen recently for this year. So they were older apples they had kept preserved or whatever. I don't know how they work all that stuff, but and my dad's real. He likes to make sure that what he gets is the stuff from this year. You know, especially because a lot of times they don't necessarily charge cheaper, right? They'll charge you the same price regardless of when the stuff came out. It's the same way with pecans. That's one thing my mom's always really adamant about trying to find out and test and make sure that they're pecans from this year and not from a previous year. Because they will definitely charge you that same high price that they'll charge for something that just came off the tree and just shelled and shucked. And if you've ever bought pecans from anywhere, I don't care if it's a grocery store from a farmer's market, they can get pricey. The same thing with apples can kind of go back and forth. There was somebody at the farmer's market that was selling apples for a lot more than I would want to pay apples for apples for sure. Yeah, you'll have to go check out Pink Lady apples. They're great, especially if you like more of the more of a little bit of a tart twang to your apple. It's not like a Macintosh. It's probably closer to like a maybe like a Honey Crisp, or maybe even kind of the same type of a zing you would get, or similar to like a Granny Smith green apple, but they're not green apples. So they're kind of in between. But I love them. They're great. Let's see. Might also start looking for. Well, I actually don't have to worry about doing that this year. But my mom will probably start looking for sweet potatoes for Thanksgiving. Awesome. Yeah, if you find some and try them, let me know what you think. They're definitely one of my favorite apples. Actually, I will say they are my favorite apple. And you can find them typically in grocery stores as well. But there's no telling when they came off a tree. when it comes to the fruits and veggies, when it comes to anything, I try to buy from farmers markets because I prefer to shop local. I always have and I always will. That's why I like Lowe's Foods. I like shopping there because they actually have it. They get a lot of local produce. They get a lot of local made items, and they'll have sections so you'll know the stuff. They kind of have sections in the store where they put all the locally made stuff at. So I'm a really big fan of Lowe's Foods. I just wish we had one in the town that I'm in. Luckily, there's one in the town next to us, which it's about maybe a 10-15 minute drive, so not too bad, but not necessarily doable if you're getting ready to cook dinner and you're out of something and that's where I need to go. That item just won't happen. But before we moved here, there was literally a Lowe's Foods like a 3 minute drive from the house. It was like a 7 minute walk. It was that close. And I miss that convenience. Because now, even though we've got like grocery stores within 2 miles, where they're located at, everything is on this like one street. And it's just so busy. It's where all the traffic's at. So to get there sometimes can take you 10-15 minutes to go that 2 miles. It's ridiculous. I don't mind driving. I just don't want to drive into traffic. I don't mind driving 10 minutes, but not to do 2 miles. That's why I'm ready to get out to the foothills or somewhere out west in North Carolina. Let's see.
Okay,
Oh
I'm
my
back.
God. I missed you so much, Des.
I know, it felt like forever.
Right?
Yay, Nicole.
Nicole made a room.
Think. Think.
Thanks.
Yeah, the kid just grabbed some water and went back upstairs. Speaking of, we finished mine. We have a farmer's market over here on the other side of town, on the rich side of town, and the prices are just through the roof.
You have to watch it. It's mixed here. It does really depend on kind of the different mood. I will shop around at the farmers market because that's the one thing I guess it's cool, and at the same time it's like you go to the farmers market and it's not, a lot of it's based off what's in season. So
Yeah.
you might have at the Raleigh farmers market where we go, the bigger one. I mean, there might be 20 vendors out there, and of those vendors, like 15 of them are all going to have similar products.
Yeah.
If it's corn season, every single one of them is going to have corn. You know, if it's apples, they're all going to have apples. They're going to, not as much with the sweet potatoes. There's usually maybe half the amount of duplicate with sweet potatoes. But when we go do sweet potatoes, and I've not had to buy them as much lately. We always like going to the ones that would sell the big box of sweet potatoes because they do last a lot longer.
Mhm.
And the price wasn't too much, too bad. And that's probably what my mom's going to do this year when they go there. She'll probably look for a big box of sweet potatoes, and because we're doing Thanksgiving at their house. And even if we weren't and they were coming here, there's one thing she's always got to bring, because I made a comment years back, like it's not Thanksgiving if I don't have candied yams.
Yeah.
And that used to be true for collard greens for me as well. I used to always say I've got to have candied yams and I got to have collard greens. And I'm actually really interested to try collard greens again. I had to stop eating them because I've had a lot of indigestion problems, and I recently started trying a different medication. I'm actually going to talk to my doctor about it and make sure it's okay for me to take longer than the recommended 14 days. My doctor had me taking Prilosec. And it was okay, but I was still having a lot of problems. And talking to one of my coworkers who's recently joined our team, he started talking about a different active ingredient, and the brand name for it is called Prevacid. And this stuff has been amazing. Since I've started taking it, I've not had a single problem with digestion at all. And I'm
Nice.
talking about it was really bad for me. Like I couldn't eat chicken, I couldn't eat beef, I couldn't eat anything
Yeah.
without constantly having a problem. It didn't matter what I ate; almost anything would trigger it. It got that bad.
That's not
And
good.
I've not had a problem since I started taking this. So I've got my doctor's appointment coming up in a couple of weeks. So I'm real interested in talking with her, and maybe I'll be able to eat some collard greens this year.
Yeah. Yeah,
That-
I
that's
haven't.
the
I've never
country
had
boy.
collards.
Yeah, that's the country boy in me. There's,
Yeah,
there's a lot of things I get from my mom that my dad's a very picky eater. He will tell you he's a very picky eater. Like
I am.
he's literally a meat and potato guy. Like that's what he eats and that's it.
Yeah.
But my mom always loved it that I enjoyed a lot of the foods that she did because she's more likely to make it when it's not just her eating it.
Right.
So collard greens all day long, she would make them, and both her and I would collard greens, turnip greens, anything like that. I love them.
Yeah, I like spinach, but I don't like cooked spinach. I like it in my salad.
Yeah, I'm like
Oh.
that. If I did spinach, it's got to be more of your not from a can. I don't want it from a can. I'd rather have it
we get the
fresh.
babies. We get the baby spinach, and we get the spring mix salad, and we have it that way. And so I make a lot of salads.
Yeah, depending on what I'm doing, and I wouldn't cook it for a long amount of time, but if I'm having spinach that's cooked, it would just be like a quick saute.
Yeah.
Like I actually dropped it into an omelet before, and that came out pretty good. I actually quite enjoyed it like that. But it's not something I eat. I don't eat spinach very often.
Spring mix salad with baby spinach is like one of my favorites. So I did my own version of Whataburger's grilled chicken salad. So it's basically like the spring mix with I don't have a grill, so we bake chicken and we slice it, and we add it in there with carrots, and then I don't do the cherry tomatoes. I don't like cherry tomatoes, so I leave that out, and I leave the cheese out. But we have yellow cheese, not we put feta cheese in it, and then I add peppers, which they don't do, but I add peppers, and then I add oh my gosh, does I think? What do I add? Gala apple slices and dried cranberries. And then I have it balsamic vinaigrette. It's so good. I'm serious. It's really, really good. It's real good. You get a little bit of the sweet from the apple and the cranberry, and then a little bit of the tarty from the balsamic vinaigrette.
So that's actually a salad my wife would really enjoy. I do. I love salads though. But I typically don't do a lot of fruits in my salads. I would rather have the fruit. I could have it with it. I don't necessarily want it on it.
Yeah.
And that's for me because when I do salads, I've got to have something on it. It don't always have to be a true salad dressing, but I want a little something extra wet. So maybe like a olive oil. But or if I'm doing a salad dressing, or I might not do a salad dressing, but put blue cheese crumbles on it. But I love blue cheese.
Yeah.
Period. I just love it. I love that and gorgonzola.
I like that when I dip wings.
Brother of blue cheese.
I like dipping wings and carrot sticks. When I used to go to Beef O'Brady's, I would do the blue cheese dressing.
You know what else I dip in blue cheese?
What?
My entire face.
That must be one heck of a bowl. How many
No,
bottles?
I can make it work with a little cup.
Oh,
I would
okay.
dip it like this, and I pretend like I'm gonna shoot it, and then I would just be like, oh, and then I would just like.
Oh gosh, Nicole, he's starting.
I ain't started nothing. You started it. You're all like, I'm gonna get me a salad with some apples and cranberries on it, and I'm like, you started this.
Yeah, but you started with the blue cheese spread. all over the face.
You had to mention salad. You can't simply talk about salad without me wanting to put blue cheese on my face. You should have already known that was going to happen.
No, I won't mention salad anymore.
Breathe. Breathe.
I need some water. I need some more water. It's
No,
going to be.
just use those breathing exercises from the birthing house. Yeah.
I'm not in there listening to them breathe. I hear them screaming from the other side of the building.
Well, do that then.
No. Okay. Good thing I don't have to go far for my water.
Right. I don't have to go far from my adult beverage.
Well, I have to go 10 steps to the fridge. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Look at that mess in the camera. Woo!
Yes.
The delay. When I look at StreamYard, everything's like on, and then there's a delay, and I look over here, and I'm like, oh. Look at that mess. Double chin showing.
Just grow a
That's
goatee
okay.
like mine. You'll be able to hide it.
No, I get rid of my little whiskers.
No, just do the Play-Doh. Just do like the Play-Doh factory thing and be like, squeeze some out.
I
The
need
funny
a lot.
thing is, I could actually shave all this off, and within 2 weeks, I could have a very nice looking goatee back.
Yeah.
And I've been that way since I was like 12. Like I was 12 years old with like a full goatee.
My dad,
Walking
I
to the
have a
gas
picture of my
station.
dad.
I'd walk in the gas station and be like, I need a pack of a Cool Mile 100s and some 6-pack of Ice House. 12 years old, walking out with cigarettes and beer. Woohoo! Gonna party tonight, yeah.
I gotta show you this picture. Hold on, let me get it. You're gonna
Ooh.
laugh. Let's see. Hold on. If it's in this album.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if it's a 12-year-old Dez holding a 6-pack of Ice House and cigarettes, I'm gonna die.
No. I got lost for a minute. I'm glad you found your way back.
What you mean you got lost for a minute? You're Canadian. You've been lost for longer than a minute. Especially you.
All right. Here you go. I'm going to put this on share. You're going to love this.
Am I really? Is it a money back guarantee if I don't love it?
Well, no, but let's see. That's my dad with his goatee.
Nice.
That's me. Me when I don't know how old. And then that's the midwife that I work for right there. As a baby.
Who's that kid shooting everybody?
My brother Tony. That's my brother Tony. Let's see real quick. Here's me right here. And that's the one that was shooting everybody right there. This is when we were living in St. Thomas.
Were you eating like a cheese sandwich? Looks like you're eating a cheese sandwich.
I don't know what I was eating. I don't know if it was Christmas time or my birthday because there's presents there. So I don't know what it was. And let me see.
Your daddy was wearing a lot of white.
I'm sorry?
He was wearing a lot of white in that picture.
Yeah, it's white with red trim around the collar and the shoulders, the arms. And then here's me and my dad. this is my dad now is right here in the Hawaiian print shirt. My aunt, who's my bestie, she's 12 years older than me, and then my Uncle Sal. So he can't see well. He can't hear well, my dad. And my aunt doesn't get a word in edgewise, so I call them the three monkeys: hear, see, and speak no evil. But yeah. Oh, this is my 35-year-old daughter right here.
That was my nickname in high school, Three Monkeys.
Was it? This is my 35-year-old daughter a bunch of years back.
But that's not Coffee Mama, because Coffee Mama's a young one.
Yeah, that's not Coffee Mama. This is Coffee Mama. Where is she? This is Coffee Mama.
That's Coffee Mama, yep. It's funny that
This is
magnet
me.
on the fridge in that picture, with the way she was holding her fist up, looked like she was flicking you off.
Yeah,
See that?
it does.
When she was flicking the fridge off, really, because her hand's facing backwards. Like, take that fridge.
This is when she was 19. And this is me.
Where's your cheese sandwich? There's no cheese sandwich in that picture.
And then this is when my hair was 7 inches longer. And me in my prom dress, the green.
That's green?
Yeah, it's like a teal green.
That looks like dark blue to me.
Yeah, it's a teal green. And then this is my 31-year-old son right here. He'll be 31.
Where's his cheese sandwich at?
He never had one.
What, you don't share cheese sandwiches with your kids?
No, they make me And then this is me right after I had my 35-year-old. I was a month after month before I delivered her.
Cheers, Nicole.
Cheers, Nicole. Do I need to go open a beer? Yeah, this is my dad with his medals.
I can't make decisions for you. I can't tell you if you should drink a beer or eat a cheese sandwich or anything. I can just imply that your life might be better if you do such things.
All right. I'll just leave you up with my dad. I'll leave you up with my dad and his medals. I'll be right back.
I'll just warn you, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stay up. It's already like kind of late for me.
That's all right. We'll end early. That's all. I'm just getting my beer. All right. Hobble wheel, hobble wheel, hobble wheel. All right. So anyway, so that's my dad. That's who's coming up.
Cool.
All right, let me get off share here. Stop sharing. Yay! All right. Back to here. All right, where is my can opener? Jason, what did you do with my can opener? Aha, got it.
I did nothing.
My can opener, my bottle opener. Oop, won't open that way. Let me use this way.
You want to see my bottle opener?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
My Leatherman. But I couldn't even tell you which one's the actual bottle opener offhand.
Jason said he's innocent.
You dang right I'm innocent. I've not been innocent a day in my life. Even when I've not done anything, I'm not innocent. I can promise you that. But there's my bottle
Nice.
opener / can opener.
This is mine. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a knife on here. Hold on. There we go.
I love this Leatherman. This thing is awesome.
That's awesome.
Referring to April or Glenn or whoever that might.
I think my brother's
Yeah.
got one like that too.
Yeah, I love this thing. Actually, this was kind of a Christmas present last year. There's a little story behind it, but long story short, The one I was looking for, my dad wanted to get me something really nice for Christmas,
Mhm.
and I didn't want him spending a lot of money, so I found one that had most of the things I was looking for on it. And when he went to go buy it, they were all out of them. And so he's like, you know what? I'm going to give him something, but we'll get the receipt. And that way, if it doesn't have the stuff he wants, he can go, find the other one when it's back in stock.
Yeah.
And so in like a couple of things I really, really wanted, but a couple of things I really wanted wasn't on that one. And one of them was was definitely the scissors. And because this particular one's got really nice scissors to it. But anyway, so I couldn't find the other one I told him about, which was about the same price. And this is actually this is the P4.
Hmm.
It's actually quite a bit more expensive. So I took his money or returned the other one and just put the extra cash. So essentially, I ended up getting a very nice, expensive Leatherman. It only cost me like maybe 40, $50 out of my pocket, said and done.
Nice. I have my wine with my hand. No pocket knife needed. No corkscrew.
Yeah. Yeah. I do the same with my adult
No.
beverages. My adult beverages are just the cork with a wooden top to it. There's no need for a corkscrew or anything. Matter of fact, the can opener, bottle opener on this will probably never get used unless it's like a bottle of soda or something like a glass bottle.
I have an old one with the wooden handle, so you just you have to screw in. So I keep it in the house, and this one for my dad when he comes because they like having their wine. One drinks red and one drinks white. So
Nice.
I have to have a couple can openers, wine openers, bottle openers, whatever you want to call it, corkscrew openers. But I would like to get a nice one because this one I can feel it when I go to use it. It's like bending, and I'm just waiting for one end or the other to break.
Yeah, and talking about, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if right now if it was Glenn or if it's April, but but with the comment of that's not a knife, it's too little. Yeah, if I'm looking to actually use a knife, I'll pull out my Moore that I've got over here,
That's the only
which is
knife
not
I
too
have.
bad because I chipped the blade on it over the
Oh,
summertime. I'm really, 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 really mad about that because it was also a brand new knife, and I was kind of stuck, and that was the only thing I had, and I couldn't get the stakes out of the ground. And yeah, I made a dumb move, but it
oh
happened.
man,
It happened. So I got to get that fixed. And
yeah,
it's enough of a chip that I'm not getting that out with a whetstone. I've got to get it to somebody with
a
a
grinder.
nice grinder to it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
and it's also one of those.
I have my cooking knives, but my cooking knives are not that great either. But I got knives that way. It's
Oh, so
April.
that's April. That's April talking all that junk to me. They're like, boy, you got a tiny knife. You
Not
can
you,
hear
it's
her
me.
saying that too.
It's me when I open up this side.
Oh, she was talking to you.
That's not a knife. See,
See, and
look,
actually, the knife blade on this Leatherman, it's actually not bad at all. It's actually a decent size.
that's a nice knife. Nice
It's a
leather one.
decent size blade. It's sharp. It's shaven sharp. I'm not about to demonstrate it right now because adult beverages, but
Yeah.
I've actually shaved the hairs on my arm with it, testing it.
Wow. Yeah. Don't do that. You've had adult beverages. Unless you take a piece of paper and you go quick.
No, I probably didn't do that either. I probably shouldn't even actually pull the blade out right then.
You'll slip. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
See,
knowing me, I'll drop it.
she was talking about me with the knife.
Okay. Well,
I
that
knew it.
makes sense.
I knew it was me. Froggy had some really nice ones on his video today.
Oh, yeah. Froggy's got some really nice knives.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, who? Me or Jason?
You're probably talking about me. This is
You
my
this
adult
time?
brother.
Yeah, but how do we call 911 and tell them location? I'm on a live right now. Yeah, see, Jason.
Jason.
We're on a live right now. We don't know exactly where he lives, just North Carolina.
Jason, you know the guy that makes the dumbass faces on YouTube.
That's definitely April. She uses exactly a lot. That's definitely April, and I love her. If I didn't hear that from April, then I would not know it was April. It would be Glenn.
Yeah,
Hi,
I actually
April.
wonder if it could have been Glenn April, because usually when Glenn gets this late, Glenn's doing this number on that couch.
Yeah. Or
I'm
he's
probably
hurting. Or
overlooking
he's
that
hurting.
now. I can't even tell you how many of these I've had. I'm actually a little surprised I'm still talking where you can understand me.
Can't understand you. We'll call it. We're gonna call it at in 13 minutes. Well, a little under 13 minutes. It'll be 3.5 hours of live, and I don't know how much time I have left for the month. I have 2 more Thursdays to go. I don't know if I'll make it. I'll have to dip in for a month and pay. Oh gosh. So what time do you? Chef's getting up at 2:30. What time are you getting up?
I'm getting up at like 4:45, 4:30.
Yeah, I'll probably be up. Probably like, let's see, if I go to bed at 12, I'll be up at 1, 3, and 5, 5:30.
Well, my first alarm goes off. I think it's actually like 4:40, 4:45.
Yeah,
And sometimes I'll get up with that. Sometimes I'll wait a little bit, but I'll get up and I'll turn I'll get the oven preheating for my daughter's, whatever she's going to end up popping in the oven for breakfast, sometimes slash lunch. She'll throw
yeah,
some stuff in the oven. So I'll get up and go in and get the oven preheating while she's still in wake up mode. That way, by the time she gets up, really what happens is I can go tell her the oven's ready, and she'll get out of bed and start getting her breakfast and everything going. She likes stuff she can pop in the oven, so she don't have to actually actively cook, and then start getting the stuff ready and whatnot. And I'll help keep an eye on the time. Matter of fact,
yeah,
this past several days, I've actually kind of put the stuff in the oven and watched it for her while she was doing whatever, getting up.
yeah. My kids have been when they made something. What was it? It was
Hello.
chicken and taco seasoning and pepe conte sauce, cooked in the crock pot, then shredded it afterwards, and then 2 nights ago they made black beans and rice with beef. I taught my son how to make that, and then he added, which I've never done before, but he added a can of the mild chili, green chili.
Oh yeah.
He added a can of that, which I thought was kind of weird to put in because I've never had it before in my black beans. Usually it's onions and garlic, and he added that to it. And then tonight he made the baked chicken wraps with barbecue sauce and some cheese, and then he wrapped it, and then he put it on the frying pan and heated it up so it all melted together, and then he sliced it. It was so good. It was so good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's something that they used to make at Dairy Queen, and so he usually does it like with shredded chicken instead, but he did it with chicken bites or cut up. So that came out really really good. So I had 2 of those for dinner. Like I said, it must have been like a wrap and pita day because for lunch at the pizzeria, I had Caesar salad with chicken in a wrap. So that was good.
Cool.
Definitely a wrap day. I don't know what we're doing for tomorrow, but we might have tilapia. We got some tilapia, and probably have that broccoli and tilapia, and maybe some rice or something on the side. My daughter's like, "Mom, I want some fish. Let's go get some tilapia." Okay. Unlike up north, I'd be getting cod or flounder or something.
That's you just mentioned like two of my favorites: cod, flounder, and haddock.
Yeah, yeah. Used to get that all the time when we lived up north. And when I was younger, my dad had a little fishing boat, and my ex stepmother would make fish chowder out of it. And oh my gosh, you had another Lazy May creation? What do you mean? Another video recipe, or somebody's made a channel Lazy May creation?
Huh?
Oh, somebody made a channel. Oh, okay. I thought it was a channel because there is a Lazy May, and so I'm like looking. I'm like, nope, that's not it. So when are you going to post that one?
You still probably get another 1,200 subscribers off of it.
No kidding.
That was
1.36.
awesome, by the way. That was really, really awesome.
Yeah, it's totally awesome. Yeah, I can't do anything like that because I don't cook anymore in the kitchen. So I can't make my own black beans and rice and all that kind of stuff. And not that I'm a great cook anyway, because most of my stuff is boxed and canned. Ooh, pizza one coming out next? For sure. I wanna follow your meatloaf recipe because I have not had a good meatloaf in forever. My son made one, but before that and he made one like a couple years ago, and then before that was like at least 20 years. I have not had a really good meatloaf recipe.
Oh,
How to make chili in a pot? Instant pot. Yeah, I
that's
definitely.
so. Yeah, I've got an instant pot chili matter of fact, I've got the stuff to make it. I even got the meat, and I'm probably gonna make chili like really soon. I probably should have done it today. That way, my wife could have taken some with her to work tomorrow, and I could have it for lunch. But that didn't happen.
Yeah, maybe maybe I'll make some chili also this weekend.
And
It
some
depends.
cornbread.
It depends if I have saltine crackers up there. No, I do. I have to see how much I have up there, and then my cheese.
I love making it with cornbread.
I like cornbread. I tried making it out of the box, and it came out crapola.
So talking about cornbread,
Yeah.
I've got a. So Des, do you like grits?
No.
Well, I'm going to say this anyway, so ha. But I've got a little hack that I do when I make grits now.
Uh-huh.
So whatever I'm doing for my grits, it's for each 1 part of grit mix or whatever I'm doing, I add 3 parts water. And what I've started doing is I will add Jiffy cornbread mix. I will use some of that instead of some of my grits. Okay. And usually it's about a half and half, or I try to make it so that I've got like about a quarter cup or a third of a cup. That way I've got a cup and a third. I can't remember. Too many of these. I'll get the correct measurements later. But I'll instead of using just grits, I will use some of the Jiffy cornbread mix, and it does add a sweetness to it because there is some sugar in it. But I just cut that with usually maybe adding some like sharp cheese to it. But it adds a little bit more of a creaminess to it, and it's really good doing that when I'm going backpacking. So
my daughter loves grits, and my son loves oatmeal, and I don't like either.
I've always had problems with oatmeal unless it's like a cookie.
Yeah, oatmeal cookie is good. Cream of wheat, that's another one I can't do either. It's the texture or something about it. I just don't like it.
Oatmeal cookies, I will whisper sweet nothings to oatmeal cookies.
Oatmeal cookies are good.
Mm.
I want an oatmeal cookie instead of the dark raisins. I want it made with the yellow raisins.
Don't put no damn raisins in my oatmeal cookies.
Okay, I'll make a half a batch with none and half a batch with yellow raisins.
I hate is a strong word. I hate raisins. I've never liked raisins, and when I lived in England, I couldn't get the type of work that I do for a living when I lived there. And my kids were babies. I had a family I had to feed. And I ended up working in a food factory. And I had to work with raisins.
Oh, boy.
And those oils got into my skin. They got in my hands. And one of the first times that I got, when my shift changed and I started working with the ingredients, the cafeteria at the food factory wasn't open. So we had to take our own food in. And the first night I took a sandwich. That was a mistake because the oils were all in my hands and everything. And my sandwich tasted like raisins. I hated life. I didn't want to live. I didn't want to live. I hated everything. I
like yellow raisins better than the other raisins.
I don't like any damn raisins. It can be yellow, it can be black, it can be brown, it can be purple, it can be freaking pink and polka dotted. I don't care. I don't like no damn raisins. I don't like raisins. I don't like dates. I don't like currants. I don't like sultanas. I don't like none of the damn things. Y'all taste like crap. And to me, dried cranberries kind of have a raisin-ish taste to them. And like, I kind of want to like dried cranberries because I like, actual cranberries. But they got that flavor from raisins that just kind of tastes like ass. I mean, I'm just being honest.
I like it with the balsamic vinegar. I don't like it by itself. I will not have a dried cranberry outside of a salad ever. So, but for me, it's like I don't like cream of wheat, oatmeal, for hot oatmeal, grits. You have it now. You have a rethinking. And then I don't like cottage cheese or yogurt either. The textures on them I can't do, but I'm fine with ricotta cheese. I'm fine with cream cheese. I just can't do the others.
April, I'm still cool. I just don't like no damn raisins.
No, I think it was the grits and the grits with the
No, she made it. I think she actually said the thing. I could be wrong, so I'll let her correct me on that. But she did say, "Oh, that sounds good," and I assumed Well, she was either talking about your damn golden ass raisins or she was talking about my grits when she said
She's
it
talking
sounds
about
good.
your grits because
But
I was
then
watching. I
she
was
said I
watching
was
what you
cool and
posted.
she's rethinking it because I started talking about my hatred for raisins.
No, it's the grits with the corn muffin. Oh, it was the dates and the raisins. Oh, I
See,
lied.
she don't like me now because of dates and raisins.
I don't like dates. She loves grits.
I got to be careful with dates. I'm married now.
Yup, you do.
But if I had a choice between eating raisins or Play-Doh,
Play-Doh.
I'd rather eat Play-Doh. Now, Play-Doh don't taste good. It don't smell good. But at least you can make it look like a damn ice cream cone or a hamburger. I don't care what you do in the raisins. It ain't gonna look like no
Don't
damn
make them
ice cream
small the size
cone.
of a raisin.
It ain't gonna look good. Raisins look like little rabbit turds. Like old wrinkly, like the old man version of a rabbit turd. It's even making me like twitching. We got over here. All this talk about raisins.
Well, guess what? We're gonna cut you off right there because look what time it is. Oh my
Y'all see
gosh!
that, right? I'm getting cut off because all my raisin hatred. Does that make me a raisinist?
No, it does not make you a raisinist.
It's been awesome hanging out with y'all. Have a wonderful night. I love you all. Bye.
I miss you.
I miss you already.
I miss you more.
Nuh-uh, Nicole misses you more.
She misses you too because she said, "Get your butt up here tonight." Good night. We miss you. We miss you, Jason. I love you guys. Thank you for popping in and hanging out with me. I hope to see you next Thursday. Same time, same bad channel. I'm only kidding. Same time, same channel. And I hope you all have a beautiful evening and a safe weekend coming. Peace. And until next time, bye.